Tonight at 9 o'clock. You can tune into the network pregame show starting at 8:30 right here on 100.5 ESPN, Madison's home of Bucks basketball.
Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealer. Stop into Metro Kia on the east side of Madison or metrokiaofmadison.com.
Everybody's ego takes a shot on this show.
You gotta keep your chill with Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I am savage.
So you're not special.
Jim, if we want to play this game, we can play this game.
And I'm just like, oh my God, this guy's going to swing on Jim.
He's a complicated fellow. Oh.
People like me.
I don't think so.
This is Jim, Matt, and Molly on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin App, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
We're learning a lot about each other.
So she actually dated a guy that plays for the Texans.
Yes,
Braxton
was
Berrios.
Yes.
recently because Dance with the Stars just wrapped like end of November, and in the last episode, her boyfriend Bernard Berrios, who both my co-hosts
Braxton Berrios.
Sorry, Bernard Berrios is a former Bear
Who
player.
the hell is Bernard?
Bernard
A dog?
Bernard is
First name Saint?
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio in downtown Madison, alongside Molly Brown. Here's Jim Rutledge.
It is Jim, Matt, and Molly. We are presented by Coors Light. At the Mountain Blue, you know what to do.
And that's Crush, a Coors Light.
I'm Jim Rutledge. I have the power in the Everlight Solar Studio. I'm alongside Molly Brown. Primetime Warshine behind the glass. Get into the show, 844-770-3776. That's the Carbos Talking text line. Less is more. You can see Molly and I on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream. Molly pretty in pink, and I am wearing more Bears gear today. This one from a former Badger and former Bears front office person. Soup Campbell gave me this. And so I am running out of clothes to wear because it's going to be super warm the next few days.
Oh, goodness. I'm sure you have plenty
hoodie.
of PJ shirts to wear. It's fine.
I think I'm just going to wear another hoodie that's thinner, and we'll be able to get by. But it's like into the 50s on Friday. I don't know what Ryan's going to do back there.
He's still going to wear that.
Yeah, this is
I
perfect.
figured he'd add another layer to it.
Yeah, I might add a jacket, honestly.
I mean, probably the jacket that you got him for Secret Santa? Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
there you go.
That'd be perfect.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'd be walking around 85 degrees all day.
Meanwhile, I keep
Beautiful.
on rolling the sleeves up on this thing because I'm warm.
Yeah, you had the Belichick look
Yeah.
around the office
a lot of the
today.
day was like
The
this.
Belichick look?
Kind
Yeah,
of like
the
the short
Belichick
sleeve,
hoodie.
like short sleeve hoodie.
Yeah.
I thought didn't he used to cut the
Well, you would
sleeves
cut
off?
the sleeves off. Yeah, but okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. It's ringing bells.
Yeah, Jim's going full
Ring
Voldemort.
doorbells. Bill Belichick.
There you go.
Did you watch the video yet?
No.
Hey, man.
I will right now.
Good for Bill Belichick. I'm not going to yuck his yum. Okay. 844-770-3776. I see this comment here on Twitter in response to our video that we posted earlier today. Jordan Love or Caleb Williams long term. This was from David Kaplan. We had him on yesterday. And Cap had this to say: there isn't a human alive that would take anyone other than Caleb Williams, which is a pretty spicy take. I don't disagree with it. But
Of course you don't. You were nodding your head the entire time the cap was on yesterday.
my neck's a little sore from it, yeah.
I mean, it is. I literally don't know what was moving more, Cap's cheese grate or your head. When he's on, you're like, yes. Like you're like a dog begging for water as he's talking. My God.
Yeah, that sounds about right, yeah.
Jim was thirsty.
Embarrassing.
Jim was thirsty.
Jim
that's
was
for
so
sure.
thirsty for Cap, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
No Cap.
No Cap,
No
my
cap
thirst
indeed.
for Cap, yep. But Brian Wunsch wants to chime in on Twitter. The question is, why the bleep do they allow Jim on the bleeping show? He needs to be fired. Well,
We don't disagree. No, I'm just kidding.
happy Wednesday to you, Brian.
We should hire Brian.
Goodness gracious.
It's okay. At least, like, people genuinely don't like your takes. People just don't like my takes because me.
Right.
People
like me. You're lacking the equipment that they
That they
like.
prefer.
Yeah, they prefer. For sports takes. I don't know.
They're young.
Football!
Ryan, do you know what we're
Anyways,
talking about?
I think that start to the show.
Ring doorbells. That's what you're doing. Ring doorbells.
Anyway. You all right?
Oh, I just had an inside joke in Ryan's headset. It's
I
fine.
heard it. We all heard it, so it wasn't that inside.
I don't think he who heard it. I think you just did.
All right, well, we'll see. But anyways, it's a weird vibe, obviously, for the show. But my brother texted me today and was like, I'm getting nervous by the day for this game, but I'm happy I'm going to watch it with you and Dad. And the text almost gives a vibe of like the world's ending. I'm glad I get to see you guys when the world ends. Like it's a little bit more serious than it needs to be. Like we're all going to wake up on Sunday and move forward. But
Are you sure about that?
I hope so. But I mean, I'm the old one here. So if anyone's on the table for not waking up Sunday, it's this guy.
If the Bears win on Saturday, I might not be here on Monday. I don't know if I'll be able to stomach it.
Colin sick.
Yeah, I might just take PTO, honestly. Might just take PTO for just, and the reason, just gym. Just not vacation, not like family or like death in the family or anything like that. Just Jim Rutledge.
Bereavement from Jim.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's actually in HR. I think you can get one day off just to avoid Jim Rutledge.
Molly, you should build that
It should
in.
be. I really should.
But
I'm sure everybody will understand.
I'm checking in 844-770-3776. That's Carbos Talking text line. This is more like, what's your mindset today? How you feeling? Checking in with you guys.
Do we want to go a full check-in, guys?
Sure.
Check in with the doc.
How are we feeling about the Packers versus Bears today?
You lose to that team up north, here, it's beyond devastating.
I think I'm dying, but that's okay.
It's time for our daily check-in on the game.
What is that from?
Some cartoon I found on YouTube. I thought it was a funny little. I think I'm dying, but that's okay. But that's how it feels talking about this Packers-Bears game all week, doesn't it?
Yeah. If I'm being honest, I don't know how I feel today. Maybe that's a bad answer. I feel like I've been dreading it since the Bears lost and the Eagles lost, and then we found out the Bears had the second seed. Today, I just feel indifferent. This might be the turning point of the week where I'm starting to feel confident because, and I will say, I think this might be the driver behind it, is because Cap is obviously so confident when he talks, right? Like he gets me to like be excited about the Chicago Bears, and I'm like, what is going on here? Like, what is happening right now? But when he said it would be devastating to lose to the Green Bay Packers, I was like, oh, you feel the same way, and that also means that there's a thing in your mind thinking that you could. So, I'm kind of starting to come around and I've known it that the Packers have a chance, but now I think I'm starting to believe it a little bit where I'm like, if they just click and just do the right things for the game, it'll all be okay. But I don't know if they can.
You lose
so I don't know how I
to
feel.
that team up north, here, it's beyond
TTUN.
devastating.
That team up north.
So we all can
I'm going to get a
agree.
shirt that says that if the Packers win. TTUN.
Okay, that will throw people off, though, because the team up north thing, that's not unique to the Packers. You know that, right?
No, I literally don't know what that is.
It's what Ohio State fans call Michigan the week of, like, the
Okay,
Michigan
well,
game.
it's going to be green and yellow. It's going to be a green shirt with yellow writing.
Okay.
TTUN.
Okay.
Mark it.
We all can agree, or I guess I don't want to speak for you. If our team loses, we're devastated on a Sunday, right? Of
course. Correct.
This is gonna be
Not just on Sunday.
Yeah, but I mean, it's at least
I'm
to the
gonna
other
vomit.
teams. I'll be annoyed and devastated, at least till the Packers are out of the playoffs. Like at a bare minimum.
Okay, so this is funny. I did hear Jesse say that somebody, I don't know if they called in or said it to Jesse when he answered the phone one of these days this week, but he said that this person was like, oh, if the Packers don't win, then they're rooting basically for the Steelers, and for the Steelers to end up playing the Bears in the Super Bowl and Rodgers beating the Bears. And I was like, that's kind of fun. But also, I don't need the Bears to go to the Super Bowl because I don't need to deal with his crap.
Nope.
Well,
But-
if the Bears go to the Super Bowl, I won't be here that week. I'll be here most
Thank
of the
God.
week, but I will definitely go to the game.
We won't have you call in from the Super Bowl.
You'll go to the Super Bowl is what you're saying?
Yes.
Of course he will.
Okay. I mean, you like going to being at the stadium? And
I will go to the game,
You'll
whatever
be
the
at-
cost,
you will-
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Fair enough.
I will treat myself and go to the game.
I would hope that you get robbed for a ticket and then no, not robbed. That's the Super Bowl. No.
You asked before the line? Yeah, that.
I hope you get robbed like the ticket. Like you have to pay like $10,000 for a ticket and then the Bears just get slaughtered. That'd be fun. Just make it the most worst experience of your life going to this game and you're like, I just lost $10,000.
Thank you. So nice of you.
But I hope that doesn't happen to you because I hope that the Bears don't make it past this weekend.
She's looking out for the best for you, Jim.
Yes.
Clearly.
I want your 401k to be okay.
I wouldn't have to dip into the 401k.
Yeah, the
for
kids'
it.
college fund.
Yeah.
I want your kids to go to college.
It's more like the Disney fund. It'd be like,
No Disney World?
sorry, kids, we'll go on vacation somewhere else. Just won't go to
Why,
Disney.
Daddy? Because I'm going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, we get to go? No, just me.
Yeah. What, you nuts?
You're a Chicago fan.
Yeah. You don't watch enough games with me to go. Yeah, I wouldn't take anyone.
Taking your kids to the Super Bowl would be the most pointless thing ever.
At their ages.
At their age, yeah. Unless they're like honestly 15 or older, probably.
The only person I would consider.
His kids are 12 and 9.
Yeah,
But they're
that's
not
a big
into
Those are fine
football.
ages.
I would lose my mind. Like they're asking me inane questions throughout the game. Like I gotta lock in for the Super Bowl. Especially, it probably would be like a $10,000 trip.
It'll be more than that,
It'd be more.
probably. Yeah, if it's you and somebody else, yeah, it's probably more.
Well, yes, you're very good point.
So, but then how are you feeling about the game coming up this Saturday, 3 days out?
I am honestly like dreading how the history of this game has gone for me. So like that's just in my head that the Bears always lose these games. So that's always what I'm fighting is this idea of like we're going to blow it. It's going to blow up in our face. And so I'm doing a lot of bargaining now. But then I'm trying to fight that because I want to be able to just go in joyfully and be like, whatever happens, this was a hell of a year. Now, again, I'm not going to bring that to the take on Monday, but like in the offseason when you're sitting around being like, all right, well, this team won 5 games the year before and they won 11 this year and they won the division. That's a hell of a year, but losing the Packers is going to sting. It'll sting less in March, and when the draft rolls around, it's less of a thing. But for a while, especially while the playoffs are on, it's going to sting more than if they lost to someone else. But the reward is so high. The reward is astronomical. There is no ceiling on the reward for beating the Packers in the playoffs. For me, like that, it'd be one of the greatest sporting moments as a football fan. Obviously, I grew up a Bulls fan, so like a lot of titles there. But like as a football fan, really high up there. I was 5 when the Bears won the Super Bowl, and I mean I was in Florida when the Bears went to the Super Bowl down there, which was cool, but not the same. So for me, I am somehow dreading it and looking forward to it. Prime?
That's probably a good description of where I'm at too. I think I'm more in the camp of like I just want it to be Sunday morning. Like I just want to get like these next 3 days are going to feel like the 3 longest days of my year.
So you're just ready for it to be done.
Yeah,
of your year, the year just started.
I know. Well, but for the rest of the year too, like it's going to be worse than any other like remainder of the week. Like the fact that it's getting here on Saturday, it's going to feel like getting there to Monday. Like it's going to feel twice as long just getting to this game.
Yeah, I'm happy I'm traveling. I'm like we're gonna drop
same.
the dog off, then we're gonna drive over.
I've
I've
been trying to plan out stuff through my entire Saturday so I can try to like not think about it. Like I want to go see a movie at like noon. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go grocery shopping at like 3. Like I'm planning
God,
out
your
the
day is planned like crazy. What's wrong with you?
What do you mean crazy?
You like literally have things fully
I'm
planned
trying
out.
to
Like
think
what
as-
time you're going grocery shopping?
I'm trying to think because I'm gonna do it as soon as the movie's over. That's the plan. So that way, then I just have stuff to like preoccupy me until probably like 5, and then it's like, all right, now there's really just 2 hours where I have to wait for this game to actually happen. That way, I'm not just sitting around the entire day thinking about this.
I do kind of wish this was like a college football Saturday where the game is at like 11 a.m.
Yes,
It'd be
please.
kind of amazing because then just cut out the other 8 hours that I don't have to like think about this anymore.
mean,
Yeah,
I'm
but then the rest of your Saturday is could be ruined.
No, 100%. But like, if the Packers lose on Saturday, not only is my Sunday ruined, not only is my Monday ruined, my like existence might be ruined until our show doesn't exist anymore in the world. And I am not manifesting that because I want this show to continue forever. But like, now that I think it's as long as like I ever see you, it's over. Like, that's where I'm at because I don't want to deal with your crap.
Jim Rutledge.
I was honestly thinking maybe my life is just over as a Packers fan until, I don't know, next training camp because there's always the excitement about training camp happening. It's football season, all the things. But now I'm just like, no, because I know what you're going to do. In the same way that you bring up Cairo Santos' blocked field goal or whatever it was, or the blocked field goal the Bears had with the Packers, all that, missed field goal by Cairo Santos, right?
Blocked.
No, for the first one?
Blocked.
Oh, it was blocked?
Carl Brooks.
Carl Brooks blocked it. Yeah, the one finger that Jim liked to bring up all
All right,
season.
yeah. So like the one
Linger on
finger
your
and all the
finger.
things.
Tip away from losing every
Yes,
single NFC
like Jim
North
is
game.
going to
Sounds
bring
a lot
the
like
Jim will
Packers
bring it
fans
up
talking about the end of
nonstop.
that last game. But anyways,
Jim will bring it up nonstop. and I don't want to deal with it. So I might quit if the Packers lose on Saturday. That's where I'm at.
Toughen up, Buttercup.
Says whatever.
Says what?
Thin Skin Jim.
Jeez.
Jim Rutledge.
That's a good nickname for you.
Thank you. Jeremiah Matt, is that because I'm old and my
Salty
skin gets old? My skin gets thinner.
Pruny.
Yes. You ever notice like old people, their skin is just like brittle?
It is.
Like if I look at you, you're going to start bleeding. I'm not...
Gross. Blood clots in the hands.
Right. That's the old. That's when you get scammed by Amazon old.
I can't wait. You have to ask your dad more questions this weekend.
I know. I have to play cool.
So, Dad, where are the gift cards? I need to do some home improvements. I need to buy some paint.
And since I'm over here by the one Lowe's in the state, I figure I'll just go now.
Everybody in Jim's family gets a $250 gift card to Lowe's this weekend.
That's by inheritance. Don't laugh at that, Mom. Jeremiah Madison chimes in. I feel really good about it, but if we lose, I'm going to be in a bad mood for weeks. Eric in Madison chimes in. Fun fact, the NFC North had no losing records this year, which has not happened since the league expanded to 8 divisions in 2002. He also said, I'll be hoping for the Bears to do well if they win Saturday as a proud old franchise for division pride. Thank you, Eric. That's not how Molly's going to be operating.
Yeah, what is this? Is this college football? I'm not rooting for other teams in the Big Ten.
Donnie in DeForest chimes in. No worries, Jim. Supposed to be 30-mile-per-hour winds Saturday night, so throwing the ball is not going to be a good option. Can't run the ball, and they can't stop the run. Bears 31, Slackers 10.
Is it really going to be 30-mile-an-hour winds?
I don't know about the wind.
I know there's a good chance of snow.
Yeah,
which is
snow.
exciting.
I saw. That will be a classic aesthetic.
Game.
I would love 30-mile-per-hour winds and snow.
That'd be great for the Bears.
Well, I mean both teams.
Yeah, actually, probably both teams.
I just mean like for the aesthetic, for the rivalry, for the vibes. Saturday night, Soldier Field. That's not why they call it Windy City, but like still nice that the wind is there.
I'm good. Give me a pretty game. Jordan Love throwing it downfield to Christian Watson. I'm good. Matthew Golden getting 2 touchdowns this weekend. I'm good. I'm good. I'm all in.
Are you going to think you're having a fever dream if Matthew Golden scores 2 touchdowns?
No, I'll be like, I manifested that. I will literally say I manifested that for the last 17 weeks. I've manifested that. Like, that's where I'm at.
Brandon Tulsa chimes in. I think it's pathetic that Molly and Ryan are running away from potential feeling the pain that Jim has suffered for years. Packer fans, we're tougher than that. Come on now, toughen up.
No, this is literally like, this is why you don't fall in love, because you don't want to get your heart broken. That's how I feel.
Preach. All right, so Molly, tell us about Madison College.
Oh, I would love to tell you about Madison College. They have over 200 programs to choose from across 11 areas of study, and that includes associate's degrees, technical diplomas, certificates, and even apprenticeships. And the best part is that it's the lowest cost per credit tuition in the region, with more than 100 programs fully eligible for financial aid, including Pell Grants. So whether you're starting fresh or building on your skills, you can do it affordably, like I did, at Madison College. Start your path at madisoncollege.edu. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
Just say you like it. There's nothing cool about the band. It is objectively not cool.
I find
you like it.
Okay, I like it because it's cool.
It's not cool.
It can be cool to Matt. Like, things can be cool to other people if they're not cool to you.
I like Star Wars. I
He's
know it's
so
nerdy as
judgmental.
hell.
No, Star Wars
so
is cool.
Judgmental. No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
When
Neither
I
is Star
dressed up
Trek,
in my
none of
Star
it.
Wars outfit,
it
that
wasn't
was
that cool.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
If you're still hunting for that perfect holiday gift, trust me, go see Jim at Condon Jewelers. They've got the best gold prices in town, so your budget goes further and your gift looks way more impressive under the tree. And hey, holiday shopping can be stressful. If you've picked out the wrong gift, don't worry. Jim and the team at Condon will help you bring it back and find the right one. No pressure, no hassle. Just the kind of help you wish every store offered this time of the year. So make it easy on yourself and make it unforgettable for them. See Jim at Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side.
I was afraid that college would be like high school. I worried about starting over and feeling alone. But I'm so glad I didn't let that stop me. At Madison College, I'm part of a community, and I've never felt alone. My instructors have been incredible, and I've made so many friends and connections. My advice to others, don't let your fears stop you. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious. With multiple engine options and impressive towing, while Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability. Nice. Making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. See your Badgerland Chevy dealer today.
Badger fans, get ready to give back and chuck some pucks. Join Wisconsin Men's Hockey Friday, January 9th as the Badgers host Chuck a Puck, presented by BMO when they take on Alaska Anchorage at 7 p.m. Donate new or gently used recess equipment for the Boys and Girls Club of Dane County to earn your chance to throw a puck on the ice after the game and win prizes like a Wisconsin hockey jersey, signed sticks, or 2026-27 season tickets. Get your tickets to the game now and learn more at uwbadgers.com.
In the next 30 seconds, I'm going to tell you how to save money and save the planet. It's simple. Ditch your energy bill and make the switch over to Everlight Solar. While electricity prices keep rising, Everlight Solar will give you the chance to take ownership of your power while also reducing your carbon footprint. As a local company based out of Madison, they'll be there with you every step of the way as you make the switch to solar. To learn more about how you can save money and save the planet, go to everlightsolar.com.
Since 1956, Holman Lindsay Paints has been making paint in Wisconsin for Wisconsin. Because of their commitment to making great paint for Wisconsinites, Holman Lindsay has grown over the years to 26 locations in this great state. Headquarters in Sun Prairie with a state-of-the-art facility, Holman Lindsay has the paint you need to make your job better. From do-it-yourself to professional, Holman Lindsay has paint for everyone. Visit one of their local locations today in Madison, Sun Prairie, Middleton, and Janesville.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Also brought to you by J&K Security Solutions, securing homes and businesses in the Madison area since 1987.
You can't control everything in life, but you can protect what matters most with J&K Security Solutions. Whether it's your home, your business, or even your man cave, J&K's got the tech and team to keep you safe and connected. Cameras, alarms, smart home systems, all installed by local pros who actually care. Don't trust your security to some out-of-town online company. Go local with J&K Security Solutions in Madison. Peace of mind? Yeah, they got that covered, too. I'm Jim Rutledge alongside Molly Brown. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly. We are presented by Coors Light. Get into the show, 844-770-3776. That's Carl Talk text line. List is more. You can see us on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream and stream us on the ESPN Wisconsin app. Tyler in Sun Prairie chimes in. Definitely nervous. It literally can go either way. I agree with you on that one. This game is definitely a toss-up. But I'm sure I'll hedge bet on the Bears to lighten the blow if we lose. One thing is we'll not be listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly if we lose.
Me either. Literally me either.
Think I may need a whole week off, to be honest.
Molly will unmute Jim's social media just to mute it again.
No. I'll unmute him just to block him. He will be blocked.
Yes,
I can't.
You're in my head, Jim. That's not you, Molly, talking. That's Tyler in Sun Prairie.
Jim Rutledge.
I know, you just said you're in my head, Jim.
Like we're all in yours. Bears still suck.
Go Bears.
844-770-3776. That's Carl's Talking text line. List is more.
Don't you guys think that's a little like childish to be like, we're in your head this week, guys? Like, we know you're thinking about us. Yeah, of course we are.
Yeah, this week
what are we?
Who
what
said
else
that? What are you talking about?
Just everyone. Everyone's been like throwing that as an insult. Like KBN, Cap was on with them today. They were throwing it as an insult at him. Like, I think Cap actually said to them, like, we're in your head. And then Kyle was like, you're literally wearing a cheese grater on your head. Like, we're in your head.
As you should be,
yes,
to your point.
That's
this
what this
week.
is. Yes.
And again, my fan-on-fan crime is the lamest of social media fights.
In social media fights, but even like in interpersonal, like in actual conversations, that's what everyone's doing this week. It's
Jim, don't you have? You are a Bears fan that has fights with Packers fans on social media.
But
do you
not
not
about fandom.
About what then?
About how their team.
How they're stupid.
Yes.
Yeah, like
how they're wrong.
It's all about no.
But it's like but it's
People
all
like me.
That's you as a Bears fan saying that a Packers fan is wrong.
There's a slight
judgmental Jim.
I'm glad you asked, Molly.
Semantics. Are we really going to get into semantics of Twitter fights?
No. I'm fine if you want to argue about Caleb or Jordan, who's better, or those sorts of things. That's fine. Like that. I don't enjoy arguments about which fan base is in which fan base's head or which fan base is tougher or more loyal. I find that inherently lame. So there's a slight difference there.
Okay.
So that's it. Like you can argue all you want about the facts of the teams.
Slight difference.
But like arguing about whose fan base is better is like, all right, nobody cares. We don't really matter that much. Like we like to think we matter, but like it ain't about us. It's about the players.
Okay.
So that's it. That's all. Like I always roll my eyes when people get into this sort of like, no, our fan base is in your head. No, we're in your head.
We're all in each other's heads.
We're in each other's heads, guys.
Yes.
It's fine.
Yes.
We can all just say it. Like this week's is like we're all not dreading this game.
And the only
We're all,
reason
like,
that people are
pins
pointing
and
out me
needles.
specifically is like I'm the Bear fan in our fans' life. So then like that's why I am the representation.
You also go out of your way to pick the scab of Bears Packers.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh no! What, Molly?
No,
When
literally,
would he?
this is why he's muted. How many times do I have to say it? This is the reason he's muted on all social media platforms for me.
It is truly, honestly, this week it's the healthiest thing you could possibly do.
Okay, the Instagram and
LinkedIn too now, actually.
Actually, I should with his ChatGPT graphics that he gets created. Good God, how embarrassing!
Look, if you're going to use ChatGPT to throw up slop, LinkedIn is the place to do it.
So I actually think like the best description of how I'm going to feel before and during this Packers game is literally like the beginning of that Eminem song where it's like knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on my sweater already. Mom spaghetti. That's literally going to be me.
You only
Like
get one
sweaty
shot.
ass palms. I'm going to be like, you know when you rub your hands together when they're just like a tinge dirty and then there's like a little bit of like black fluff that like comes off your hands. That's what my hands are going to look like all day on Saturday. I know that just sounded really disgusting, but I had to give dazzling details just to describe how sweaty and how much of a mess my life is going to be.
Smell so gross.
Probably.
Like that sweaty.
I am sweating thinking about it. Like, I am very glad that I put deodorant on today. I do every day, but, you know, sometimes it can be easy to forget.
Thanks for the clarification.
Yes. This is gross. My back is starting to sweat because I'm thinking about this game now. And I'm not a back sweater. But I am starting to sweat thinking about this game. I'm getting
Catching the vapors over here. Hold on.
Okay, relax. I'm not prime in an 80-degree room right now, which is even worse.
I don't sweat ever.
Yeah, we know.
Heart rate never goes above 65.
Not even as the Prairie Creek hunter.
Nope, especially.
How Dexter of you.
So
But
like
yeah,
Jason
so
Voorhees, where he's constantly walking but somehow catching up to everyone.
I like to think more of a Hannibal Lecter-esque. It's more of my role model.
Jiminy Christmas. But I think, as I said before, like I feel like I'm really hitting a turning point where I'm turning the corner to getting excited. And that feels good. Like, it's been dread this entire time since we found out the Packers were playing the Bears. Now it's just turning into, all right, I'm getting excited for this game. It's going to stink if they lose, but it's going to be so exciting if they win that, like, that is the part of me that I'm like, oh, I'm excited for Saturday night. I don't know. Maybe I'm in the minority right now.
You can chime in, 844-770-3776. Carbon Talk text line list is more. You can chime in on, like, what are your Saturday plans? Ryan talked about trying to kill some time.
Movie.
Escaping all the bad thoughts.
Ryan talked about kill
He's
some
gonna
time.
he's getting his kills in beforehand.
Killing sometimes.
Killing season for primetime Lorsheim.
He has his day perfectly planned. He's going to a movie at noon, grocery shopping at 3, chicken wings in the air fryer at 4.
That's
5.
a great idea, actually. Probably more like 6.
6.
I'll actually
So
probably
you're
grill
doing
Pizza.
chicken wings for the
No, I think I'll probably grill some chicken. I like to make I do like I meal prep pretty much every week, just like homemade grilled chicken. I'll bring in salads and like rice bowls, that sort of thing. I'll probably just do that ahead of the game. Just very soothing, like just music on, like just nothing about the game. Just escape. I just
you really do
escape.
have serial killer vibes with this whole setup. I grill my chicken and make my meals for the whole week.
Slices
what do you mean? Meal prepping is a serial killer vibe now?
As a single fella, yeah.
A single fella?
No, I think good for him. God, I wish I was like you.
But also, like, who actually does it? That's all. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that, like, it's aspirational, good for you to be able to pull it off. Where do you grill?
So that's the thing is I don't have.
He has a George Foreman.
My apartment does not.
Curious.
My apartment does. Obviously, I can't have a grill in my apartment. I can't just like put one on my balcony. That's like a really big like.
No.
Yeah, the landlord would not love that.
Yep.
But I have like a cast iron skillet grill essentially.
Okay.
So I just put that on the grill or on the grill, on top of what's it?
Stovetop.
Stovetop. Gosh,
thank God Matt's not here because he would have told you 50 things that you've done wrong at this point. How do you clean your cast iron? Matt and I, the science guy.
If you don't lick it clean, you're not doing it right.
That is the hardest part of it is cleaning it off afterwards. But
that's actually the reason why I never use my cast iron because I'm like I don't know how to clean it.
Cast iron is tough.
So we take it camping and we'll do like campfire nachos in the cast iron. And I like
Works
the nachos,
great.
but every time I'm like, oh my God, now I got to use like this plastic scraper thing and like.
But that's perfect though. It'll take me like 30 minutes to clean that off, and then right as I'm done with that, then game should be kicking off.
So you're doing.
Wow, you clean your stuff right away too? That's a serial killer vibe.
For cast iron, you have to.
Cast
iron,
yeah.
Again, I don't use them.
You want it warm if you're going to do it.
Exactly.
Do you know what you're making for what's for dinner?
Absolutely not.
No.
No.
I only know we're going to my parents' house. I guarantee it'll be pizza.
Yeah.
So.
Probably pizza because that's like our go-to.
I have my
pizza
morning planned out, like what podcast I'm going to listen to that is completely unrelated to the NFL.
Can you just like become even more of a serial killer? What is going on right now?
What podcast?
It's just going to be reaction.
Murders by Us? Or
no, not
small
that.
town murder in a small town, whatever it's called.
Dexter.
How to Get Away with Murder.
Dexter behind the scenes.
Great show.
The making of Dexter. No, it's mostly just going to be like college football reaction podcast to the playoff games Thursday, Friday.
I am excited for college football
I'm very
playoffs.
excited. Like getting through those, like once I'm done with both of those games and all the post-game reaction, that's when I'll really start thinking about this game. And that'll be like probably 11 a.m. Saturday. And then for the next 8 hours, I just need to escape. I just need to get away from it, just like not think about that.
Question, and I'm genuinely curious. Are you going to be alone all day Saturday?
I'm planning on it. Definitely planning on it.
Are you doing, like, you're listening to your podcast alone, you're going to meal prep alone, you're going to go to a movie alone.
Yep.
I think that's where the serial killer vibe came in because I just picture Ryan like grilling his chicken by himself and then podcasts and like could have like just the what do they call it? Like the chef's coat on, like that's it. Like he's just
okay.
Oh wow,
like assless chaps.
Right. Like Breaking Bad, like Bryan Cranston in Breaking Bad. Like that's how you make. That's how you make your chicken.
Wait, when you go to the movies by yourself, do you get a popcorn?
No,
do you
I don't really
get any snacks?
I get a soda usually. That's about it.
You just keep digging yourself a deeper hole,
What?
my
Just
friend.
getting a soda. I mean, if I'm just going at like noon,
wait, why
like,
don't you just bring a soda in?
He wants to spend $10 on a fountain soda that he can't refill.
I believe in giving to movie theaters. I like to pay at movie theaters because I want them to exist.
So you can pay $20 for your ticket to go watch this movie that you probably could have bought on Prime for like $5.
It's not on Prime yet, no.
Okay.
What movie?
Marty Supreme.
I heard it's weird, but good.
I heard it's great.
I don't know who Marty Supreme is. I'm going to Google
Timothy
it.
Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet movie. Yeah.
Timothy
Chalamet.
What was that?
I don't know. I lost my voice trying to do it.
Directed by Josh Safdie.
Do it again.
Going through puberty over here.
Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet. Chalamet.
Football field.
Football field. Timothy Chalamet. Football field.
I forgot what I was going to ask you. I can't believe you don't get popcorn at the movie. That's where I'm going with that.
I will bring my own popcorn sometimes, but I like to buy the soda. That's how I bargain. That's how I bargain.
What?
Yes, I will.
That's psychopath behavior.
Why do you bring
Because
your
I
own
don't want
popcorn?
to. Because the popcorn is stupid expensive. That's the
Bring
part.
your own popcorn.
It's
Do you have a purse?
They let you bring anything into the movie.
No.
Yes.
No.
They do.
No. How
they do
far?
actually.
Okay. Yes, I believe you.
What do you mean bring the popcorn in?
How far is your apartment from the movie theater?
Well, I don't like make it at. It's like a bag popcorn, not like
But
you make it
that's
in a microwave.
So you just bring like Skinny Pop.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my, that's not even real popcorn.
It's great. Get out of here.
I mean, technically, it's like the most real popcorn, but like,
just
what is wrong?
buy the popcorn and bring the soda in.
No, because the soda's cheaper and the popcorn's way overpriced. And I'm not going to eat
the soda's overpriced. It cost them a penny to make a soda.
I'm going to eat like the jar of popcorn they give me for like $15.
There are multiple
Oh, yeah,
sizes.
and then you feel like sick and you want to die.
Yeah, and then you fill it up on your way out.
I like to avoid that feeling.
Honestly, that's like such a nostalgic feeling. Like, I miss going to the movie theaters and feeling like I just want to vomit on this popcorn.
And then go watch the Packers-Bears game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then I want to vomit during this game because I'm so anxious.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
give yourself a
My
horrible
family
Saturday.
loves, like, I can't eat, like, they can eat popcorn, but I usually have to get up at some point, refill it, and then usually on our way out, I refuse to do this now, but the girls, they have no shame. They'll go up and fill it again.
The popcorn or the soda?
The popcorn. So we'll have at least 3 to 4 refills for the popcorn.
So much. And then you just have, like the popcorn sitting on your kitchen counter.
And, like, I probably have eaten the equivalent every time of, like, a quarter of one bucket. Like, that's it. And
yeah.
the 3 of them. And not surprisingly, Nola has a tummy ache every time we go.
No,
but it's a nostalgic tummy ache.
Yes, we have to. We kind of. She's not allowed to regulate herself anymore on popcorn.
Can't be trusted with the popcorn.
Just imagine her at the Super Bowl. She'd be losing her mind over
gosh,
hot dogs
right.
and pretzels.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Tauscher coming up next is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
Okay, Jim, the phone's on. Say your take now about Jordan Love and Matt LaFleur.
Nope, that's a photo. That's a photo, not a video.
League sources are telling me that Jim Rutledge needs to hold his phone further back.
League sources tell me you guys need to learn to listen.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin App, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
Doug Brown is Assistant Executive Director of the Dane County Humane Society. Doug, your organization has business technology from James Imaging Systems. Today, we'd like to hear about your mission.
At Dane County Humane Society, we believe that everybody deserves the unconditional love that a companion animal can bring into their lives. We take pride in working with our community to help people help animals.
How so?
We are proud to offer services for adoptions. We're proud to help lost animals find their way home. We're proud to be able to take care of the injured and orphaned wildlife of the community.
How can others lend a hand to help the Dane County Humane Society?
I'd encourage anybody who is interested in helping to visit our website where they can learn more about the organization, including ways to volunteer, to donate, to participate in a special event.
And the Dane County Humane Society's website is?
GiveShelter.org.
One more time.
GiveShelter.org.
James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner.
This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, letting you know that Siding Unlimited installs Pella windows and doors. Right now, you can get Pella windows at a discount with Siding Unlimited. Yes, end-of-the-year pricing is a discount right before the 2026 price increases, saving you big money on your project right now. Buy now, install in spring, and lock in. Looking for new windows and doors? Visit us at sidingunlimited.com or stop by our beautiful showroom in Madison.
Imagine the peace of mind knowing your home or business is safe 24/7. I'm Jeffrey Beckman, president of J&K Security Solutions, and we provide security you can trust. Serving Madison and southern Wisconsin, J&K Security Solutions offers state-of-the-art home and business security systems tailored to your needs. From video surveillance to home and business automation, to find out how J&K Security can help secure what matters most in your life, visit jksecurity.com.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Hey, it's John Hayes, owner of Goodman's Jewelers. Come in and discover the high standards, classic traditions, honesty, integrity, and elegance when you walk through our doors. For over 90 years, customers have returned again and again to our warm boutique setting. Trust me, because I've been there for over 40 of them. Whether it's time to come back or your first time in, stop by Goodman's Jewelers at 220 State Street today. Goodman's Jewelers, the diamond store of Madison since 1933.
The best is at Goodman's.
Everyone plays like a champion at TPC Wisconsin. Our friendly community shares one thing, a passion for world-class golf.
Women, men, and youth golfers all love the course. The $25 million upgrade is impeccable, and the list of amenities is more than impressive. But belonging where the shared pursuit of excellence is a daily practice and not just a tagline? That might be the best part. Join today and pay no dues until April 1st. Discover belonging. TPCWisconsin.com.
Green Bay Hall of Famer Mark Tauscher on Jim, Matt, and Molly is brought to you by Chalmers Jewelers. Chalmers Jewelers, with locations in Middleton and downtown Madison.
I don't know if I'd agree with that, Jim Rutledge.
Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer
Matt Hamilton. Help me out. Who is that?
Wisconsin football analyst.
You know what? It feels like Molly's the only one that's being sincere about that. So, Molly, I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Mark Tauscher on Jim, Matt, and Molly is brought to you by Chalmers Jewelers. Chalmers Jewelers, with locations in Middleton and downtown Madison.
We are thrilled to bring in Mark Tauscher on Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Jim Rutledge alongside Molly Brown and Primetime Wollersheim. And Mark, I wanted to, this question's prompted from a text from my brother who said each day he's getting more and more nervous, but he's excited that we'll be watching the game together because we're coincidentally doing our family Christmas on that Saturday already, and now we're all going to be together to watch the game. And we got a lot of responses from different fans of like where their head is at on this Wednesday. Where are the people? Where are you at? Where are the fans in your life at for this game coming up? Because it is a high risk. High ceiling, low floor sort of game here for fans of like you're either going to be euphoric or you're going to be pretty bummed out.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a respect, and I think understanding we've lost 4 straight, and we've got 2 of our 4 best players on IR. I mean, there's all kinds of things, but I don't sense that a majority of Packer fans feel like this is going to be some insurmountable task. I think most of us feel like we can go down, and we should go down to Chicago and beat the Bears. Now, I don't think any of us are at the point where there's so much swagger. We're the 7th seed and we've just lost 4 in a row that the Bears can't beat us. We've seen it. They have beaten us. But if I, just watching the film and watching those 2 games, Green Bay's a better football team. And throughout, I would say, 6.5 of the 8 quarters, that has been the case on tape. But the Bears it is going to be a huge challenge. And when you get playoff football, you never know how people are going to react. You would think our quarterback has more experience and should play better. And I'm kind of leaning on the fact that I trust Jordan Love and Christian Watson in our offense more than I trust the Bears offense. And I think their defense is really opportunistic. So if you play a clean football game, you're going to go down there and win. And if you don't, you'll get beat. And I think the pressure is definitely all on Green Bay. I've had that discussion with a bunch of people this week. The pressure's on Matt LaFleur and Jordan Love. I don't think the Bears, even though they're the 2 seed and they're hosting, I don't know how anybody could sit here and tell me, and I know Evan Cohen tried to, I don't see where there's any pressure. The Bears fans and Bears Talk Radio and whatever happens, if they get beat, or obviously if they win, they're going to be euphoric, but if they get beat, ain't anybody going to say this season stunk? It's going to be, we're disappointed. We should have beat the Packers, but I can't believe in our first year we've gotten to this point.
Tausch, how much do you think, from a former player standpoint, how much does the Packers' rust that they potentially have affect their performance heading into this game? But then also, on the other side, how much does the way that the Bears lost to the Lions this past weekend affect how they may play this game too?
Yeah, it's going to be a really interesting referendum on that whole thing, because the rest versus rust has always been, that conversation. I think you look at when you get a bye like Seattle has, nobody is going to say they're going to be, how are you going to practice and how are you going to approach it? But everybody will sign up for that. Well, that is in essence what Matt LaFleur and Green Bay did last week, is they said, we're going to take this as a bye, and it stinks because you're playing a game and fans are there, but that's what Green Bay did. And I always am going to lean towards being healthy and fresh, especially this time of the year after you just went through a 17-game gauntlet. But there's something about, that test and being mentally and physically on and not being able to shut the switch off. And especially in Jordan Love's case, I mean, he's going to basically be 3 weeks where he hasn't played in an NFL game, live rush, and all of those things. Mm-hmm. So I really think early on it is going to be real. That's one of the things I'm definitely going to be watching for. How sharp is he, and how long is he going to take if he's not? Because I don't care how much you practice and how you go goods versus, one-on-ones and all that. that is something you can't replicate. And I would think if Green Bay can come out with a really good rhythm early, that's going to be a great sign that the rest was the way to go.
On the flip side of that, and maybe this is why Ben Johnson wanted the players, is that the Bears don't have a lot of guys who have played in the playoffs. I mean, there's a couple linemen and some defensive players who played on other teams. Joe Thuney, obviously, multiple Super Bowl winner, but they're going to be a team that could come out a little bit either overhyped or tight. In fact, even Kevin Byard said for their first game up at Lambeau Field, they came out too hyped, and they said they even came out a little too hyped for their game at Soldier Field. So it is kind of, I can see why LaFleur would sit his guys because they've been in the playoffs before, and a lot of them know what this jump is going to be. From Chicago's side of it, Ben might just wanted to keep these guys as close to live action as possible because it's going to crank up a level when you hit the playoffs.
Well, I mean, I don't think he had a choice. You're trying to secure that 2 seed and be able. That's why I was so surprised Philly approached it the way they did.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because if you're in that spot, you're not looking at the first round.
Yep.
You're looking at the second round. If you're at that point, you won your division. You want to host as many home games as you can. So I think that's why Ben Johnson did what he did. And the Dan Campbell theory, we're going to play guys. I get all that, but there's a lot of injuries that can come from it. So there's no doubt. I thought the Bears, as a young football team with a first-year coach, you see that with those late hit and maybe some taunting penalties, and you have to settle in. And a lot of those guys have not played postseason football, and it is a whole nother level. You go from preseason to the regular season, and then that jump from regular season to postseason football is very big. And the intensity in every play matters. That's why everybody loves it so much, because it's got that do or die mentality, and you can't. And the hard part about it is, if you're looking at it from the rest standpoint, you can't afford to kind of ease into anything. Mm-hmm. You can't go a quarter and a half where you can't pick up a first down because you're rusty, and you're playing playoff teams. This isn't, you're not playing crappy teams that you can overcome that. You fall behind and you end up falling behind by a couple scores, then you're chasing. So that's where that conversation is always so difficult for coaches, because you're going to go one way and you're not going to know if that was the right decision until you see that first half of football the next game you play.
What about the Packers scares you the most heading into this game? And then on the other side, what about the Bears scares you the most?
Well, I think the way the Bears beat Philly and then the way Baltimore beat Green Bay, I'm guessing, and I don't know what I have not looked at the forecast, what Soldier Field is going to be like on Saturday. So that's perfect for, I would think, how Chicago wants to play. They want to go. That was probably their premier game of the year, and I think there's always this sense, especially after watching, and I know they don't have Derrick Henry, but I like Chicago's backs. Mm-hmm. That's the thing that scares me the most. Caleb Williams, and that's not something, and I don't think their defense, they're opportunistic, but I think Green Bay, if they can protect the passer, which they should be able to with Zach Tom back. I think our offense, we showed that down in Soldier Field, where if we don't struggle in the red zone 0 for 5 on scoring touchdowns, we get one of those. It doesn't come down to an onside kick. I feel good about all that. The only way I see this, the thing I'm most concerned about is, can Chicago do what they did against Philly after watching, again, what we did against Baltimore? That formula is what's most concerning to me as a Packer fan.
And this game is going to be one that's going to continue to write this history. I guess I wanted your thoughts, and obviously it's a projection here, and I'm going to assume that Coach LaFleur stays because that's the smart move here for the Packers. This feels to have a slightly different aspect to it from the Bears side of it, of like, we got 1 year. This is like we pieced it together. The Bears are classic of like pieced together a year and then we're terrible the next year. This is starting to feel like a rivalry that could be going for a while. I would imagine both these coaches, and you tell me if I'm different, will be coaching these teams and competing for the top of the North for the next few years.
You certainly think so, and I agree. I think when you look at some of the Bears teams in the past that had that 1 year, Matt Nagy, when he had the 1 year and the double doink, it didn't feel like it was as sustainable.
Yep.
This does. I mean, they have the right guys. They have the right coach for sure. They have a quarterback they really believe in. They have a really good offensive line, which has always, I think, been one of their Achilles heels, especially the last 3 or 4 years. So then it's just, can you get that defense up to where Bears standard defense is? And I would think that they should be able to do that. This feels like this is the beginning of that fierce rivalry that we haven't seen the Bears and the Packers have for a while. So I would think that, I'm not going to sleep on Minnesota with their coach or with Detroit with theirs either. But it just feels like the Bears have something here that they can build off of, where in the past it felt like it was more of we caught every break, and they won close games, don't get me wrong, but there's to me it does feel different. I think they figured some things out.
Tausch, how do you think this weekend affects Matt LaFleur's future with the Green Bay Packers?
Yeah, I just don't see. I mean, I know with Harbaugh being opened up, and Homer came on our show today and said we should go get Harbaugh. And Matt LaFleur is a really good coach. Is it going to come down? And I heard Shefty's comments on Jen, Gabe, and Chewy earlier this week. Is it going to come down to money? If the Packers want Matt LaFleur, and Matt LaFleur wants to be in Green Bay, which is what I think all of us believe is going to be the case, he's going to be in Green Bay. Yeah. Now, if there comes down to money, I just don't think the Packers are going to nickel and dime and say, well, we're not going to pay that extra $2 million. We want him. He wants us. It's going to get worked out. I do think the conversation, let's say Chicago beats us Saturday. And I know, and everybody else that does this for a living knows the conversation, how that's going to go. And it will be the longest offseason of all time when it comes to Matt LaFleur and having to answer questions about the 7 seed 3 years in a row, not being able to win the division, where we're at as an organization, chasing championships or just getting it. That will be that conversation. So, when I talked about pressure and everything else, Matt LaFleur, I would be shocked if he's not the head coach moving forward. But there will be a lot of noise around that, especially Sunday and Monday, if things don't go right down in Chicago.
Mark, we appreciate the insight. Thanks for taking the time to join us.
You bet. Thanks, guys.
All right. That means Molly has to get out because we got Minute to Win It coming up.
Bye.
Chalmers Jewelers in Madison. They are Madison's locally owned. They are Madison's family-owned jeweler in the Madison area. Chalmers Jewelers in Madison and in Middleton. All right. We got Minute to Win It presented by North and South Seafood and Smokehouse coming up here. What is our category?
So we were just talking about Matt LaFleur, that being the topic du jour this week when it is Packers-Bears week. But a bit of a distraction for the Green Bay Packers, especially after two teams already fired their head coaches this offseason, that being John Harbaugh and Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll, like the least shocking firing maybe of the cycle.
A little bit just because of year one, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Year one was they were really hot bad, trash. Yeah. But Pete Carroll is a very accomplished NFL head coach, as was John Harbaugh. In fact, they were both top 10 in wins among active NFL head coaches until they were let go. Yeah. So today's list is who are the other 8 names on that list.
So top 10 wins.
So the 8
active, you said?
Active coaches, yes. Top 10 wins now that Pete Carroll and John Harbaugh have been top 10 wins before Pete Carroll and John Harbaugh were fired.
So I think Molly can do good at this, but I also think it's hard.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go 5.5.
5.5?
Yeah. I think she's going to find a groove and then start ripping some.
And she's going out of 8, by the way.
Oh, out of 8.
Yeah, because we're going to give her the Pete Carroll and John Harbaugh aspect. So she's trying to just guess the other 8 who are in the top
3.5 then.
3.5?
Yeah.
Okay.
4.5 seems high because then that's more than 50%.
But these are the names everyone knows in the NFL.
All right, we'll go 4.5 then.
4.5. All right.
844-770-3776. What callers are we doing here?
Let's do caller 5 and caller 10.
Caller number 5, caller number 10. 844-770-3776. Caller number 5, caller number 10. You're going to win at least a $25 gift card to North and South Seafood and Smokehouse. It might even be a $50 gift card to North and South Seafood and Smokehouse. Caller number 5, caller number 10. 844-770-3776. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I think, when they got to the NFC Championship games, they had buys.
1 seeds?
Yeah, they were buys.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
Semantics.
Facts sometimes get you. No, those are facts.
No, yeah, it's a technical fact.
Take
Semantical
that for
facts.
All right, I'm not getting into it. Technical fact? You mean facts?
Yes.
All right, let's go to Brett Madison.
You're right.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin present your Badger Minute. Here's Pablo Iglesias.
This Badger Minute brought to you by Starion Bank with 3 Madison area locations in Middleton, Sun Prairie, and Monona. Starion Bank is here investing in your community. Start your experience at starionbank.com. Member FDIC.
Frustrations and confusion following Unavagic entering the transfer portal. Head coach Kelly Sheffield believing the outside hitter was given false information from an outside source.
If for some reason it got into her head that her role wasn't the right way, and then very upset that our incoming players were making more money to her. And I said, that is ludicrous. I couldn't get my head wrapped around what was happening here. We were clearly being sabotaged.
Get 0% interest for 4 years at Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. With exclusive features and customized for every home, Pella provides the highest quality products at a price you can afford. Go to PellaWI.com. PellaWI.com.
Looking to buy your next home or ready to sell and move on to bigger and better things? What's up, Madison? It's Stacy from Bruner Realty. Don't be left out in the cold this season. Let's get housed. Nobody knows what the future holds. The longer you wait to find your next home, the better chance you'll be paying more for it than you would be today. Don't miss out on what could be the best opportunity to find your dream home. Contact our team at BrunerRealtyInc.com to get started. That's BrunerRealtyInc.com. Let's get housed.
From the biggest plays on the court to the comments made in the locker room after. An in-depth recap of every Bucks game. In 6 minutes. No more? No less. Bucks in 6 on the Bucks Plus Audio Network. If you missed any of the game or just want to relive the biggest moments, Bucks in 6 provides game recaps every morning after. Hear the high-flying dunks from Giannis or the deep threes from Miles Turner. And catch the comments post-game about what happened on the court. Bucks in 6 on the Bucks Plus Audio Network. Find it now on bucks.com/plus or on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts.
$2.3 million. A recent Schwab survey of Americans says that it takes $2.3 million to be wealthy. But you may have had your financial plan set on a bigger or a more humble number. But if you're looking for added insights on how to get there or how to avoid some tax pitfalls on the way, Annex Wealth Management is ready to listen. Mark Tauscher here, and whether your situation is complex or simple, the Annex Wealth Management team can give you wealth expertise and guidance on reaching your goals. Annex Wealth Management. Know the difference.
There's no safer place to feel dumb than Mr. Irrelevant with Alex Strofe.
But I was impressed by several of them.
You're impressed by everything.
I love life. It's amazing what people do.
There is nothing that you see that you wouldn't go, oh, that's pretty cool.
That's not a bad way to live, though.
Mr. Irrelevant with Alex Strofe. Live on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Also available on the ESPN Wisconsin app and wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, this is Lee, inviting you to Ruth's Chris Steakhouse in Middleton. We got a great happy hour every day of the week from 4 o'clock to 7, and our patio during the summer is open too. If you're getting married, special occasion, a birthday, anniversary, or even a business meeting, we've got all the accommodations right here at Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. You work hard and sometimes you're not sure what you want to do, where you want to spend your money. I want to encourage you to come into Ruth's Chris Steakhouse and say hello. It'd be a pleasure to meet you.
This is Martin Sesaker from Norway. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Holly on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
North and South Seafood and Smokehouse, 3 great locations in the Madison area, one in DeForest, one in Madison, one in Verona. Go visit any of them. You're going to have a fantastic experience. Heck, Saturday, if you're I know if I was in the Madison area, I'd just order something to bring over to my house, or if my parents were there, I'd just have a cater. That's actually a really cool move. Is for once in a while, if you have enough people, you can order a smaller, the Madison pack or whatever, and you can get some brisket, and you can get the buns and a couple sides, and all of a sudden you got enough for the people coming over, and then you got leftovers for a day or two. So,
great idea.
North South Seafood and Smokehouse is a great spot to consider for carry-out, or they do cater, so if you're having a big party, you can do that as well, North South Seafood and Smokehouse. It's time to play Minute to Win It.
What if I'm solo at North and South Seafood and
I was
Smokehouse?
going to say, dread your Saturday a little bit less by getting North and South.
Yeah, you should
just go get a meal. Or actually,
no, I've gotten them. They're great.
Get
Treat
a
yourself.
full rack of ribs for yourself, and then it's you eat half on Saturday, and then you got
two
half
meals,
to heat up the next day.
Yeah.
And then that's one day less of meal prepping for you.
There you go.
A rack of ribs for one person?
Their ribs are.
Yeah,
I am
no,
not
they're delicious.
a ribs
Don't get me
gal
wrong.
by any means, but North and South ribs, so good.
They're fantastic.
Really good, yes.
Whenever I'm going there for just a single meal there, the jambalaya is to kill for. For sure.
Okay.
To kill for.
Okay. Now I really want North and
Or
South. Some like
depending
fried
on-
pickles.
Depending on where you're at in the situation.
Cajun Ranch.
The fried pickles are.
Cajun Ranch goes
I'm so
crazy.
hungry.
We need to do a show there.
Please.
It's been a while. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
It's on you.
It's on you. Schedule something.
It's not my job. That is not my job.
Gotcha.
Today it is, right?
2 more days.
2 more days, so get on it. All right, let's get to what are we doing here? Minute to win it.
There you go.
Will they beat the odds
I say everything with pure confidence, whether I think I'm totally right or not.
or crumble under pressure?
I legitimately know one of these. I legitimately have one.
This
One.
is the Minute to Win
Her voice
It,
is so
presented by
annoying.
North and South Seafood and Smokehouse,
Why-
with 3
why are women
locations in
sports?
Madison, DeForest, and Verona.
Savage.
Oh, we should clip that because you know what? You pop off because people would love it. Make that a GIF.
People do like judgmental Jim, but everyone is also judging the Green Bay Packers and their head coach right now, as
God.
he's the question of will the Packers be re-signing
Don't
him
ask
to a
this question.
contract extension? What question do you think I'm going to ask?
What are the 7 vacancies in the NFL?
That was not going to be it. No, that
Oh,
would have been,
thank God.
that would've been a decent one.
That's what I thought.
Didn't
But that's
become
why it's
7?
news.
No,
Plus-
it's 7 now after the Ravens.
Because then it was 7
No, it
that
was
called
6,
for
but,
Jim Harbaugh.
Right, but 7 called for Jim Harbaugh. So maybe the Ravens
Well-
are like the Ravens one
Well,
calling
but
Jim
there
Harbaugh.
were 7 opening. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, can we hire him after we just fired him?
Right.
We just want to restructure
I
his
was watching
deal.
Get Up this morning, and they're like, "Oh, the top jobs, and what's John Harbaugh doing?" I was like, well, "The Ravens should hire John Harbaugh." Like,
No kidding.
I'd rather have him over most of the coaches available.
Well, you should want him over most of the coaches available because when he got fired, he was top 10 in wins among active head coaches, as was Pete Carroll before he got fired by the Raiders.
Ooh, interesting.
So, Molly,
Okay.
who are the other 8 names on that list?
You just want the others? I can't give you...
The other 8, not including John Harbaugh or Pete Carroll now that they've been fired. Your timer starts now.
Tomlin.
Mike Tomlin is on the list. He's number 2.
Is this just like overall number?
Yeah,
Or like
just
relative
overall
to how
number
long?
of just
Shanahan.
wins. Shanahan is number 7.
All right. That's the list.
Really?
No, let me think. I'm just trying to think of what coaches are...
He's been around for a while.
Matt LaFleur.
Matt LaFleur is on the list as well. He's number 8.
Would Dan Campbell? No, he'd be less than Matt LaFleur. Falcons got fired. Jacksonville hasn't been there long enough. Buccaneers. Oh, Todd Bowles.
Todd Bowles, not
Damn.
on the list.
Okay, that was a good guess. No.
No.
Okay.
Not really.
Rude. Aggressive.
Honestly.
It's actually the worst guess I've ever heard.
Okay. Mean. Not
That's the
Jets.
fuck
Not. Sean McVay.
Sean McVay is on the list as well. He is number 6.
Oh, Sean Payton.
Sean Payton
Duh.
is number 3 on the list.
All right.
All right, now let's just cross the Rubicon, right?
Okay. Literally.
Yeah, she has
relax.
crossed. Yeah.
Can I give you a hint?
Yeah.
Brother.
Oh, Jim Harbaugh.
Jim Harbaugh is
Thank you.
just making the list at number 9, just behind Matt LaFleur.
So who is she missing? How many is she missing?
So then there are 2 other names she's missing. She's missing number 1 and number 10 on the list.
Huh.
Number 1, it should be
Andy
super
Reid.
obvious. Yes, Andy Reid.
Oh, I literally forgot about him.
And
The
number
Chiefs
10
are so
you said?
irrelevant.
The Chiefs have been very out
Nick
this year.
Sirianni?
Nick Sirianni, it's not him. He hasn't been around
Okay.
long enough. This
Hold
guy
on.
is currently he's on his 2nd team as an NFL head coach.
That makes sense.
Okay. So
Very
it's not
sig-
NFC North.
Very successful team this season.
Okay. Chargers is Jim Harbaugh. Hold on, I'm
think of
thinking
a
of the top
playoff
team.
team.
Oh,
Dan
no, not
Quinn?
D'Amico Ryans. Dan Quinn. The
No, not
Commanders
this year. 2
stink.
years ago. Yeah, sorry.
I'm just trying to think of the top teams.
I was watching my Todd Bowles.
Plays Sunday
Bills.
night. Not the
No.
Buffalo Bills. Sean McDermott, not on the
No
list.
way is D'Amico Ryans on this.
Nope.
No, it's
not
second
D'Amico
team.
Ryans.
Isn't he Sunday night? Oh, that's Monday night.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Sunday night
It
game
is
is.
Patriots Chargers.
Vrabel.
Sunday night. Mike Vrabel is number 10 on the
Really?
list. Yeah.
Okay,
He's got
I would not have
70
gotten that.
That was a
one.
70
bad
career
firing by
wins.
the Titans.
Terrible.
That's
He was-
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, his overall career record is 1751. So I guess he got, 13 wins this season the Patriots did, or 14? So he definitely improved that a lot for his overall
Damn.
percentage there.
But he had like a bad year at the Titans.
He had like
and,
1 or 2 bad years because the GM and the
Yeah.
front office was terrible,
Right,
and he
right.
was working with like sticks and stones. And
Right.
they traded AJ Brown, who became like one of the
I forgot about that because remember
best
we wanted
receivers.
him on the Packers.
Who didn't want him?
Right.
He's awesome. But anyways, then Jim Harbaugh has 71 wins. Matt LaFleur 79. Shanahan is 90. McVay's got 100 wins. He's 162. Then there is Pete Carroll with 184 wins, 145 losses. John Harbaugh, 193 wins, 124 losses. Tied actually with Sean Payton in terms of number of wins, except that Sean Payton has 117 losses. And Tomlin is at 201 wins, 125 losses. Andy Reid 307 wins, 174 losses. I guess that's what total 581 games. No, 481.
That's crazy.
Games. My math sucks. That is
How many
crazy.
years is that?
Oh,
Obviously, it
divided
hasn't
by
been
16.
17.
It's been. I mean, he coached with the Eagles for a long time.
He was there a long time.
I mean, he was there, and he had like a full career there before I even like really paid attention to the NFL.
Yeah.
He took Donovan McNabb.
Yeah, McNabb took.
God, that
2
feels
Super
like
Bowls?
forever ago.
Yeah, throwing up at halftime.
Honestly,
all
I
that
think
stuff.
he was fired the same year right after Lovie Smith. And then Andy Reid went to Kansas City. Lovie went to Tampa.
How long is it? So that's been, was that like 2012?
Andy Reid, 2010, 20.
There's no way Andy Reid's been with the Chiefs that long.
I think it's over. It's over
This
a
was
decade.
Alex Smith we had there
Think
for a
about
while.
it.
I guess.
Mahomes has been with them for 9 years, or coming
Well,
on 8
that's
seasons.
insane.
Yeah, he was drafted in 2017. He's been the starter for I guess 7 or 8 years now. Because obviously he got drafted in 2017.
Andy
didn't play till
Reid,
2013.
2013.
2013.
At 55 years old.
So 12 years. So yeah, it's 12 years.
This
12
is crazy,
seasons.
though. 11, 9, 11, 12, 10, 12, 12, 14, 12, 14, 11, 15, and now 6. But that was
His first losing
is
season
crazy.
with the Chiefs then?
Yeah.
After 13 years.
So but also Andy Reid, hell of a coach here. So Philly,
Packers
he
coach.
won 5, coming from the Packers to Philly, won 5, then 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 6 and 10, 10 and 6, 8 and 8, 9 and 6, 11 and 5, 10 and 6, 8 and 8, 4 and 12. He was fired, and was NFC champions once, so one Super Bowl in 2004 with Terrell Owens and Donovan McNabb.
Imagine firing a head coach like that, or not re-signing him, or letting their contract expire like the Green Bay Packers with Matt LaFleur. It's pretty. I mean, honestly, outside of making the Super Bowl, the track record, the resume is not that different.
No. He was there from age 41 until 54. Andy Reid.
That's a whole.
Wait, did you say that he won a Super Bowl? He hasn't
No,
won
he
a Super
went to
Bowl.
Super
Okay,
Bowl.
I was like, he
Super
didn't
Bowl
win.
and they lost to the Patriots. Yeah.
Yeah, McNabb and Terrell Owens were the stars.
Terrell
of that
Owens
team.
had like a broken foot. McNabb threw up at halftime.
Yeah.
It was like Molly watching the game on Saturday.
You
I
got
was
it.
like Molly on a roller coaster. I said just like you on a roller coaster.
Yeah, very true. Shout out Mall of America.
I shared that story with someone the other day. It's Jim, Matt, and Molly.
Good God. Okay.
Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is tough, so Metro Ford of Madison makes it easy with mobile service. Metro Ford will come directly to you, home, office, wherever your day takes you. Their Ford certified techs handle oil changes, filters, batteries, wipers, inspections, and more, all without a visit to the dealership. You stay on schedule, we'll take care of the rest. Call 608-246-3600 today to book your mobile service appointment, and let service come to you. That's Metro Ford of Madison. Visit them at metrofordofmadison.com.
Hey, this is Jonathan Blackwell of Wisconsin Badgers basketball. You're listening to 100.5 ESPN WTLX Winona, Madison, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio, this is your Metro Kia of Madison Sports Center.
Good afternoon, Madison. I'm Ryan Wollersheim, and this is your Sports and Update brought to you by The Jump Around, a Badgers-dedicated show. Tune in to Jim Rutledge and Pablo Iglesias every Thursday at 12:30 on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel for all things Wisconsin Badgers. Make sure to tune in tomorrow as they have a special interview with Badgers linebacker star freshman Mason Posa. Don't want to miss that one. Head over to the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Then all week, we got Green Bay Packers continuing preparations for Round 3 against the Chicago Bears, the playoff edition this Saturday. But all anyone seems to be able to talk about today is head coach Matt LaFleur and his lingering contract status, as LaFleur is currently signed through just next season on his current deal with the Packers. ESPN insider Adam Schefter joined Jen, Gabe, and Chewy on ESPN Milwaukee this morning. Here's his assessment of where LaFleur's situation with the Packers stands today.
I think unresolved would be the best way of saying it, and the fairest way of saying it, right? Like, I think it has to be addressed whenever their season ends, and how it ends probably will have some sort of influence on how that goes down. If they go on an extended playoff run, price only goes up.
Make sure to listen to that full appearance over on the ESPN Wisconsin app. Second hour of Jim, Matt, and Molly starts right now.
Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealer. Stop into Metro Kia on the east side of Madison or metrokiaofmadison.com.
Everybody's ego takes a shot on this show.
You gotta keep your chill with Jim, Matt, and Molly
I am savage.
So you're not special.
Jim, if we want to play this game, we can play this game.
And I'm just like, oh my God, this guy's going to swing on Jim. He's a complicated fellow.
People like me.
I don't think so. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
We're learning a lot about each other.
So she actually dated a guy that plays for the Texans.
Yes, she was
Yes.
recently, because Dance with the Stars just wrapped end of November, and in the last episode, her boyfriend Bernard Berrien, who both my goes
Braxton Berrios.
Sorry, Bernard Berrien is a former Bear player.
Who the hell is Bernard?
Bernard,
a dog?
Bernard is
first name Saint.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio in downtown Madison, alongside Molly Brown. Here's Jim Rutledge.
Hour number 2 of Jim, Matt, and Molly. We are presented by Coors Light at the Mountains. Believe you know what to do.
And
that's Crush a Coors Light. A little late there, my friend. I'm sorry. That was on me.
What are we doing here?
I
Matt
take
Hamilton?
responsibility.
Turn the mic on.
Yeah.
She was working through some back sweat. What are you going to
All right, the back just stopped sweating. Thank you.
The pretty in pink sweatshirt that Molly's wearing soaked it all up.
There's not vomit on my sweater.
Not
I think
yet.
I've said vomit in every single segment today. We're just going to keep it rolling. See how I can shoehorn it in.
Vomit?
I really have said vomit way too many times, though. Makes me want to vomit.
Okay. The Packers-Bears makes you want to vomit?
It does.
Fair enough.
Just the thought of it.
So no spaghetti for Molly on Saturday.
Deep dish pizza, actually, instead.
Oh, my God. That sounds so good, though.
It does, but not. You know what? Actually, what I will be having, if I can remember the name of the place, I'd give it a shout out. Because there was a place in Grafton that used to be a Domino's, and I used to work there. I delivered pizzas for a little bit, one of my jobs.
Deep dish pizza from Domino's.
No, not deep dish.
I don't think that exists.
No, it doesn't, but it would be so bad.
But it was not. The guy got out of the Domino's business, opened up his own pizza place. I think it's called Odds and Ends. But he traveled the United States to figure out what kind of pizza he wanted to make, and he came back and did Detroit style. And he does a really good Detroit style pizza.
Even odds?
Even odds. There you go. Yes, Detroit style pizza. And
is that where you're going to get it from?
Yeah. Yes.
Right. Where does the name Even Odds come from?
That I don't know. I'll have to ask Tommy next time.
Kind of odd. What? That was a perfect spot for Thank you.
They both work. They both worked in that one.
They did. So that's definitely what we'll be eating because it's really good. I like a good Detroit-style pizza.
Yeah, I'm ordering local pizza on Saturday.
That's
for
honestly,
sure. That's what I'm doing.
I think pizza places are the one where, when you find your spot, there's no reason to ever stray again.
Yes.
When you know there's the one type of pizza place that you like.
Or if you live in a small town, there's only one good pizza place that's not a chain.
So you'd think Oregon, there's two. There's one that's only open Saturday and Sunday. Whatever. It's called Maria's. And they're great. And then there's another one that honestly, it's La Restaurant Italian or something like that. I can't remember the name of it.
Ristorante.
But they make, that's on my favorite pizza. But Maria's is really good too. Maria's closed for a little bit and then reopened. And so then that's what we went to the other one. And I really like the other one. But those local fresh made pizzas, fantastic.
Impossible to beat.
What I'm over forever is take and bake.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, okay, this is actually so funny. So I have not had take and bake pizza in a long time, you get from a certain place, right?
You can get it from a Walmart though.
Okay, I've done that, but that's just
So when you say
$5, easy dinner, whatever,
when
right?
you say take and bake, you mean the one that's in the wrappage packaging, in the freezer section?
No,
that's a frozen pizza.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about if you go to a certain Schmappa Murphy's.
I was thinking of somewhere else.
Murphy's.
Schmappa Murphy's, yeah.
Yes.
I was thinking of a department store that actually sells pizzas that's really good, too.
Department store? JCPenney?
Well, not department store.
Macy's? Kohl's?
Target?
What's the name? What's the type of store is it? It's the wholesale store. Or Costco. Yeah.
Okay.
What's that?
Department?
Yes, they have take and bake pizzas.
And
they're
they're pretty good.
overpriced.
They are.
They're like $20. Go buy a.
Are they really?
Go buy a fully baked one
I didn't know
for
they're $20.
$10.
They're fully baked
They're
one
like
for $10 is
$18.
totally worth it.
We do that for dinner. I actually haven't done it in a while, but honestly, it's the easiest thing. I call when I leave work. It's ready by the time I go, and then it's plenty of food to feed the zoo. Anyways, so a Schmappa Murphy's. So, that pizza, I have not had that in forever. But when we went to Arizona, my parents just wanted a quick, easy, whatever, throw it all in. They know that we'll eat it, right? The best, like best take and bake pizza I've ever had.
Yes.
The crust was perfect, just everything about it. I was like, whoa, where has this thing been in the last 15 years of my life?
They're good. I just I have a hard time paying as much for
You're paying that much for
an uncooked pizza that I have to bring to my house, put in my oven, and cook, and then cut and do the whole damn thing for.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So it's
Yeah, what is the upside, honestly?
It's fresh.
It's as fresh as possible, I guess.
Yeah, and it's tasty. It's good. But also, they don't really mix it up much. They have like 6 pizzas, and they've had the same 6 pizzas for the last 20 years.
How much can you mix it up if you have kids, though?
True, but like a lot
my
of times,
kids aren't eating the Works pizza like I like.
Right.
That
So
is
what I
kinda
do
what
is I kind of order like a pepperoni for the kids, and then order something else.
Yeah, I will say like when I was a kid, my dentist right next door was a Schmopper Furbies, and after you went to the dentist, they would give you a coupon for a free 6-inch pizza or
Like a
whatever it
personal
was.
one? Yeah,
yes.
the girls
So
like
then
to
we
do
would
that,
always go do that, and then that's like we would always have it every time that we went to the dentist every 6 months or whatever.
Isn't that
it was.
the worst troll a dentist can ever do? And be like, oh yeah, you went to the dentist. By the way, you're not supposed to eat for
You
the
can't
next
eat for
2
2
hours.
days.
But here's a
Not 2
coupon
days.
to this really delicious fast food chain that you as a kid will die to go for.
It's funny. For a long time, I thought you can't eat after the dentist, but that
I
hasn't
thought
been a
that
thing
too.
for me in a long time.
When I was a kid, it used to be the thing where they do the fluoride thing.
Yes.
And then that's the one where you can't eat for 2 hours, otherwise it messes it up and it's worthless at that point.
Right.
But that's the one where I would always get the coupon from McDonald's specifically when you're 12 and you're like, go get a Happy Meal right now, chicken nuggies, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's still a thing. I really don't.
Hopefully it's not, honestly.
Do they put fluoride on our teeth? I don't know.
Oh my god!
I thought you meant the coupon thing, honestly.
I didn't mean to make it that. I just was genuinely curious.
I thought you were
don't
talking
know.
about the coupon, them giving that away.
Okay, fluoride's good for you. That's my
Yes,
take.
it is.
Yes.
No, it is. I drink water from the tap every so often. I give my kids water
Depends
from the
where
tap.
you live. It might not be in there anymore.
Oh, interesting. It's a different topic for a different day. But I was
Indeed.
genuinely curious because I actually had to I don't want to just nobody cares about my kids' teeth. It's fine.
I care. Tell
No,
me about them.
literally nobody
It's
cares.
just Bears Packer week. Come on.
Yeah, honestly.
Do you have something to tell us about your kids? No?
Oh, I do. Should I tease it and tell it on the other side? It is
Yeah, it's
5:15.
Probably a fantastic idea.
All right. Well, I'll tell you this. I'll be driving my big blue truck from Simmons Chevy in Mount Horeb over to an elementary school on Friday for a event that I will be leading the speaker for.
The
keynote.
The keynote speaker.
Engineering is a different thing.
Well,
what?
He said engineering. Leading. That's engineering is you're gonna put the sound system in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could probably do it just like he
Did
could
this
do a
in-
sports center. He can run the board.
They're like, Jim's a radio
Show.
guy. You got it.
Yeah, he knows
you know how
equipment.
this works.
I'm
Yeah.
Actually, it's a side hustle. I'm now the AV guy.
Jim Rutledge.
At Oregon High School.
He's the AV teacher, actually. He's the head of the club.
Anyways, you want to tell us about your truck?
I'm going to open up an awesome club, radio club, for only the coolest kids.
It's almost as bad as. Never mind.
Big blue truck, Simmons Chevy in Mount Horeb. You're only minutes away from a better buying experience. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin App, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
Hey, it's Molly Brown. And let's be honest, between work, kids, and everything else life throws at me, I'm always looking for a little extra energy. That's why I love ZOA Energy. It's made with natural ingredients, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, so I get that boost I need without the crash or jitters. Plus, there are tons of great flavors. It's vegan, gluten-free, and even low in sugar, so it fits right into my busy, health-conscious routine. So grab a ZOA Energy, fuel your body, focus your mind, and take on your day like a champ.
Game day in Wisconsin calls for a big play. The Big Dinner Box from Pizza Hut. 2 medium one-topping pizzas, 8 boneless wings, and 5 breadsticks, all for just $19.99. That's enough for you to feed your whole lineup and the fans before kickoff. Hand-tossed, pan, thin and crispy, even tavern style. Pizza Hut has something for every seat in the stadium. Order now for delivery or carryout at pizzahut.com or on the app. Fuel your game day with the Big Dinner Box. Pizza Hut. Feed good times.
As a single mom of a young child, I second-guessed if college was even doable. But I'm so glad I didn't let that stop me. At Madison College, I'm getting the support I need, and the advisors have helped me every step of the way, including navigating admissions and the financial aid. My advice to others? Do this for you. There's more to your story at Madison College. Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
At J&K Security Solutions, protecting your home or business is more than just a priority. It's what we do. I'm President Jeffrey Beckman. Since 1987, J&K Security Solutions has been committed to providing Madison and Southern Wisconsin with dependable security solutions. Whether it's security, fire, or the latest automation solutions, go to jksecurity.com to see how J&K can help keep your home or business secure. Get protected now at jksecurity.com.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Stop in for an express oil change at Fish Hatchery Road on Saturdays. No appointment necessary. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
Want to join the fastest growing home solar company in the nation and work in the fastest growing industry in the world? Everlight Solar has open positions in the Madison area and in their newly open Milwaukee location. As Wisconsin's largest home solar company, Everlight Solar offers great opportunities to gain new skills and advance your career. Don't miss the chance to join the Everlight Solar team. Visit everlightsolar.com to apply today. Save money, save the planet, and start with Everlight Solar.
$2.3 million. A recent Schwab survey of Americans says that it takes $2.3 million to be wealthy. But you may have had your financial plan set on a bigger or a more humble number. But if you're looking for added insights on how to get there or how to avoid some tax pitfalls on the way, Annex Wealth Management is ready to listen. Mark Tauscher here, and whether your situation is complex or simple, the Annex Wealth Management team can give you wealth expertise and guidance on reaching your goals. Annex Wealth Management. Know the difference.
Listen to Wilde and Tausch, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin on 100.5 ESPN.
You get one win in the playoffs, man. I'm telling you, momentum is a hell of a deal. If the Rams had the 1 seed, I would say we don't have a shot. All of a sudden, I'm not saying, but I ain't saying it ain't, I've seen crazier blank happen.
Wilde and Tausch, weekdays 9 to noon on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Also brought to you by J&K Security Solutions, securing homes and businesses in the Madison area since 1987.
You guys have heard me talk about Carbon World Health, and you've heard Jim talk about Carbon World Health, and their brand new med spa in Sun Prairie that is absolutely amazing. So whether you're ready to refresh your skin, relax with a hydrofacial like me, or try the latest in body contouring, the experts at Carbon have you covered. I've seen the results, and my skin is just looking absolutely incredible. So you need to book your visit today at carbonworldhealth.com and experience the new standard of self-care in Sun Prairie.
She's Molly Brown. I am Jim Rutledge. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly. We are presented by Coors Light. And you can get into the show, 844-770-3776. That's the Carbon's Talking text line. List is more. You can see us on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream. Stream us on the ESPN Wisconsin app. I teased before the break, and sometimes I pay off the tease, that I am going to be at the elementary school in Oregon, Wisconsin, that my youngest goes to on Friday. They are having a assembly. I'll just kind of share the email here if that works for everyone. Now, Why am I doing this? Because I was awesome when I went to the school and read for guest reader day.
Because people finally appreciated you, right?
Right. Yeah. So
people appreciated your deep voice as you read them a children's story.
Right.
Jim Rutledge.
My favorite kid's story, which is peanut butter and. I think it's called Peanut Butter and Jelly or Peanut Butter and Banana, but it's basically a story about making friends. So we'll go together like peanut butter and spaghetti or peanut butter and hot
read
dogs.
it on the show.
Yeah,
yes, that's right. I did read that on the show. That's right.
We remember.
Yes, you're welcome, everyone. So.
You're welcome for not bringing it back, everybody.
Anyways, that performance.
Gotta keep you humble.
Don't worry, you are well on your way for that. So,
I'm allergic to peanut butter, so I wasn't a big fan.
Well, okay. Anyways, my performance is looking for an encore, and it's been stepped up here. So With it's funny how they word this, like somehow they don't want to say the team's names, like this is like they're going to get in trouble, like from advertising purposes, because this is the email I get. With a big game coming up for our NFC division rivalry team, we thought it'd be fun to do a sports-themed assembly. This year, our assembly focused on a theme that helps us all be better students, friends, peers, educators, to create community and a sense of belonging. I mean, who's better than that? From nobody.
Jim Rutledge.
You're right. We follow a curriculum, and then I won't share that. So we need to incorporate safety with sports. We are completely open to ideas, and you're the expert.
So you can tell Rutledge that.
Let us know if this makes sense. If you have a short clip of anything I can add to our slideshow. We're not going to put any clips from the show.
I was like, what do we want to talk about?
So we'll go back to segment 1, manhole talk yesterday. Yeah,
that sounds perfect.
Yes.
You just touched my butt, Dewey. I know your tricks, Dewey.
There we go.
What other horrible segments can we
how to eat a taco?
Yeah, that would be bad.
Dominate a taco.
Yes.
Or get dominated.
Metro Kia of Madison hoy.
What else? What other ones? Let's keep brainstorming. 844-770-3776. What are the worst segments that we can have Jim play during his keynote speaking at an Oregon children's school?
Linger on your fingers.
Yeah, there we go. That's another one. Yeah, there's some more out there. You guys can chime in on it. So,
was Matt saying giver or taker?
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Giver or receiver?
Yeah.
I don't think you were here for that actually.
Yeah.
I'm glad I wasn't.
On Friday.
Yeah.
Matt, do you like to give or do you like to receive better?
Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay,
Presents.
this is relative to Christmas. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Matt made it not.
There we go. All
Any
right.
of our Prairie Creek Hunter conversations are probably.
That's a good point,
The segment about
actually.
Ryan bringing his own popcorn.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
That'd
Probably
be
not
fine.
great.
That'd be okay.
We literally said that you were a serial killer born in the movie theater.
Will you have your face blurred and your voice altered when you're on Dateline, Molly?
No, absolutely not. Me and Keith Morrison, face to face.
No, Molly
Sitting down.
Molly won't have her face blurred. She'll just be the one who's like sitting in the shadow. You know, they do like the half thing.
And then,
with the
they
lighting.
discuss. Or, you know what's actually worse than that? Then we can get back to this. Is when people go on camera as themselves, and then they're like, Molly didn't want to share her last name to protect her identity. What? What are we doing? So it just says Molly, friend of Ryan.
Savage.
Like, friend of the Prairie Creek Hunter. Molly. Not Molly Brown. Just Molly. Then you really won't know who I am.
No, it'll be an alias. It'll be like Schmolly.
Kind of like Schmappa Murphy's.
Yeah, Schmappa Murphy's.
Exactly. Got to be discreet. Okay, continue.
All right, so this is great. Here are my team's thoughts. Super dry and not very interactive, and came from AI. So she's really selling this. This is like, we can maybe workshop how to make this better. Here's how you can translate spectator safety to school safety. So that's kind of what they have here. Stay in your lane. Awareness of others. At the stadium, in a crowded concourse, fans have to walk on the right side and keep moving so they don't cause a traffic jam or trip someone up.
But they don't. Adults don't know how to walk in the concourse.
You can
That's why
share the
there's so many
story how
backup.
basically we were all like piled on top of each other trying to get to the Packer game.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
I was going to say, have you ever tried to walk through Camp Randall's concourse?
Yeah.
Like when you're trying to walk across the
We
stadium?
did when you had your date.
Yeah, that is like a crush of people. That is
Yeah, it's probably not that bad because not that many people go to the games at Camp Randall.
true.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
When I went to the Penn State game 2 years ago, that game, it was hard to get through.
Okay.
At school, this is exactly like our hallway expectations. When we walk in a line and stay to the right, we are responsible for the safety of hundreds of people in the building. So awareness of others.
Okay.
If I was honestly going to do this, maybe I'll ask, is like, to me, this would be like awareness of others' feelings. Like you could make it like, hey, I can like one team, someone else can like another team, and we're just going to be aware of each other's feelings. That's not what we execute on this show.
I was
but
going to say, can
feel
you teach yourself that?
Are you?
Can you?
Are you, Molly?
I am like very self-aware. You, not.
I'm sorry.
Have
what?
you seen your Instagram? Have you?
Have you?
No, I
She
haven't
hasn't.
because I don't want to. Because you don't know how to treat other fans with respect. Are you the right person to be speaking at this conference?
Nope.
A lot of sass coming from over there. All right.
Conference assembly, as if these kids are like going to. What an idiot!
Like we have to do it in 2 weeks
Yes,
or next week.
Next week.
The safety eyes of the staff. At the stadium, fans look for security guards or ushers if they need help or see something unsafe. At school, our teachers and staff are like stadium officials. We follow their directions immediately because they can see the whole field and know how to keep us safe.
All right, so this AI-generated ideas is thrilling to me, but why did they ask you to do this?
Because
is it literally because
sports.
you're in sports?
Here's what it says.
Because a teacher could literally be doing this exact same conversation.
I would say the gym teacher or like the football coach.
Here's what it
which
says.
makes a lot of sense.
With that said, our
the whistle.
theme month is safety. Since we're doing a sports themed day, we thought it would be amazing to have you come in talking about sports as our local ESPN radio host.
Jim Rutledge.
God, that's so embarrassing.
I think I need to tie this to like sports. Like instead of being like at the stadium, like when you're playing sports, you have an offensive line that could, right? I'm gonna fine tune this a little
Do you think 8-year-olds know what an offensive line is? I think you should fine tune your fine tuning.
All right, we're gonna have to crowdsource this together.
Do they know who the left guard is for the Bears?
So we can wrap this up
Tell
on
me
this.
the difference between
Right.
a right tackle and a left guard.
Who's the nose tackle for the Giants right now? Who is it?
Who's a long snapper for the Bears?
Honestly, I thought I was just going to go there and be like, do you know Aaron Rodgers? Like, that's what happened last time. Do you know J.J. Watt? Do you know T.J. Watt? And
Yeah, but they're not going to be able to ask you questions. It's going to be a gym filled with children wearing the different color for their class.
And how old are these children, too, by the way? This is like age
kindergarten through...
This is kindergarten.
Yeah, they don't know. They don't know who Brian Blog and Mark Tauscher are. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but they don't know who the offensive line
you're
is.
going to be surprised. It's pretty a lot of like Justin Jefferson, Puka Nacua.
When I was there, they're like, do you know
the
Jackson
names.
Dart? I'm like, why would I know Jackson Dart?
Is that one of your classmates, Jackson Dart?
That's why I got
With an
like
X.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
17 Jacksons in that school, I promise you.
Oh, great.
Shocking.
Right, at least.
Yeah,
So we can crowdsource a little bit. I got tomorrow and then Friday a little bit. Controlled celebrations is the next one about self-control. So I have to talk to the kids about being safe, awareness
this
of others.
guy's going to teach the little kids about self-control. Is this a joke?
Yes. And then
They clearly don't listen to our show.
Yes.
Like, I don't understand.
not tattling. So that's the other one here.
Okay.
Wait, what? Why not tattling?
Aren't you supposed to tattle?
Yeah, actually.
No, actually.
If you see something, don't say something.
In Oregon, in Oregon, the theme is snitches get stitches.
What?
What?
Are you speaking at a kindergarten or prison?
There's a correctional facility in Oregon. Maybe they're bringing them in too. I don't know.
They all come into here. Jim Rutledge from ESPN.
Cross-training day.
Actually, if they're listening, I'm sure I'll be uninvited after this. But
I hope he actually does get uninvited. They're like, you know what? We heard you talking on your show. We're good.
Can we get Molly to come in? Reporting.
I will pass. Like,
Reporting-
this gives me too much anxiety. I'm too stressed.
Reporting, not tattling. So there's the thing between reporting
okay.
and tattling. And Molly, you probably
Fair.
catch the difference.
That makes sense, yeah.
If a fan sees a spill on the floor, they tell an usher so no one slips. If a student sees something unsafe, like water on the floor or a broken toy, telling a teacher is being a leader, not a tattler.
Oh, so telling about issues is not like you're not tattling. What you're doing is reporting. So like reframing it in their minds.
Right.
Okay, that's good.
But if you're like so-and-so picked their nose, that's tattling.
That's tattling, yeah.
But if so-and-so picked their nose and there's a pile of boogers on the floor and someone might fall on them.
Yeah, that's a lot
Pile
of
of boogers.
Oh Tommy T in Madison said that whole show when Jim was sleep deprived would be epic. What happened that day?
When Jim was sleep deprived, when was that?
Was that
Was that after the Bears Vikings game when you guys came back and you had like 4 hours of sleep each?
No, this had to be a different time.
Was it Oklahoma City? I was pretty sleep deprived.
Oh, when you were remote. I think Molly was remote too that day, right?
Was that the taco day? No, that was
that-
Jim just getting into his hotel day.
Yeah, but that was the day of dominating tacos. Yeah, that was the day that Jim got into the hotel. Yeah, that day. Yeah, because then
He got in at like literally 4:01.
Yeah, no, you know what? Yeah, that was definitely it. Yeah, because Jim, we were talking about Jim, like what he was walking around the
Tell me, T,
hotel
if you want to
room
chime
not
in, was
wearing.
it the day that Jim was talking about
That's
eating
what
tacos?
it is. Yeah, that's definitely what it is, actually. Yeah, for sure. Definitely do not send a clip from that day's show.
I don't know what is
Burn
wrong.
the tape.
How to safely eat tacos.
How to not choke on a taco.
I bet they know who Cam Scadaboo is, these kids. I wouldn't be surprised.
You should ask. You should figure out a way to like shoot
Work
that
in
in
the
there.
taco joke?
No.
My
Cam
favorite day
Scadaboo
is
joke.
Taco Tuesday. I eat a taco every Tuesday.
LeBron James.
Stop.
Big Taco Tuesday guy.
Sometimes I eat 6, sometimes I eat 7 tacos.
Now do it fast.
Just make as many 6-7 jokes as you can. Actually, that'll be the
They
best way to
will
get
love
through to
you.
them.
They will eat it up.
Yeah,
Guaranteed.
I'll have to work in
100%.
a couple 6-7 jokes there.
A couple, like every other line
Right.
has to have like a 6-7 reference.
I've been working for ESPN Madison for 6 or 7 years. 6, 7. Just gonna keep it going. This sound like I'm glad that you were approached to do this. It's great. This sounds awful. I would not want to do it.
So
no.
if I invited you, you'd say no.
No, I'll watch, but I don't want to be involved. But I wouldn't trust you to not be like, oh, let me pull up my co-host, because you would.
You're intimidated by children, or
No, I just don't want to do it.
why?
Okay, one, children are mean. Like children are
Not
the
that-
most.
Not that age though. Middle school, you're right. I would not want.
Children are pretty honest.
But also, and I mean this with all due respect, I really don't care what children think of me outside of my own.
I don't know. And the fact that you have to like come up with an entire curriculum for this.
This is a bit much.
Is
yeah.
what stresses me out.
Yeah.
Like I got other things to worry about.
I'd rather just go up there and riff about tacos.
We know you would. That is literally your personality. Anyways,
Yes.
good
All
luck.
right.
Are we gonna get like videos of this?
Yes. Now,
I just can't wait for it to be like a podium, and then Jim has like a handheld mic, and then he's just like pacing the stage.
do I start this as
You should actually.
ways to be safe?
This scared me.
At a school.
That would be funny.
Can we tie this to audio or radio? I think that's what we need to figure out if we can do.
What does that mean?
Like stay in your lane, awareness of others.
What do you mean tie this to audio radio?
So like instead of tying it to sports, like
to sports radio?
So like awareness of others. I need to make a safety thing there, but it could be about like working in sports. But I feel like that's all metaphor. I don't know if it's
awareness of others.
Doesn't have to be the actual physical.
Are we your ChatGPT right now? Like you
Yes.
literally have
A little bit.
ChatGPT Premium for
I
a
would,
reason.
I would keep it I would stick to sports with this one. Don't bring the radio aspect. Just go straight with sports. I think that's the easiest way for the kids.
Stay in your lane. It's an easy one. Like don't talk about things you don't know. Just stay
Yeah,
in
I'm
your-
not saying that.
That's
Okay.
how they're like, look, don't be coming on here on my show and start talking about stuff you don't know. Stay in your lane. If we bring you on to talk football, you're talking football. Safety eyes. What would safety eyes be?
Football!
I don't even know what that means.
Look for help. I don't know that one. Self-control. I mean, that's
Again,
a
something that
sweet spot
this
for
guy
me.
literally doesn't have.
Jim Rutledge.
All right. Well, we'll see how this all goes.
We'll keep working.
Yeah.
We'll keep working on
Honestly,
it
the full disclosure, my wife is going to try to take video of it. I would probably trust Nola to do it.
Wait, she's going to take a video of like the full
It's just gonna be a
keynote.
selfie video of her.
Yeah, of like 20 minutes.
Right. I don't know how it's going to go, but we'll see.
There could be some highlights that we might play back on the show in that case, but we'll see.
We shall see. I should go Bears clothes, all right?
Yeah, of course. Bears. This is literally about the two NFC North.
Could you make it about
What
that?
is it? The NFC North divisional matchup.
Could you make it about that, like Packers-Bears rivalry and like how to be like a good fan? Something like that, maybe?
I mean, I'm an expert on that.
Exactly.
Jim Rutledge.
Don't fight on X. Fan bases. Fighting fan bases. Don't do it.
Just mute someone if you don't like what they have to say. This is Jim
Exactly.
Matt-
Don't follow people you don't like watching. Great advice. Great
Savage.
social advice. Thank you. You're right. Protect your mental health. There you go. There's your keynote speaking. There you go. Bam. You're welcome.
It's Jim Matt Molly, presented by Coors Light.
Hey, this is Matt's Chicago Doppelganger. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
Every event tells a story, from the first impression to the final moments. Have someone guide your guests through every chapter the way you want the story told. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. With a strong presence, great voices, and an award-winning team, trust us to guide, direct, and inform your guests through all the different chapters of the day. For fun, memorable entertainment for any event, please visit us at celebrationsentertainment.com. That's celebrationsentertainment.com.
Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is tough, so Metro Ford of Madison makes it easy with mobile service. Metro Ford will come directly to you, home, office, wherever your day takes you. Their Ford certified techs handle oil changes, filters, batteries, wipers, inspections, and more, all without a visit to the dealership. You stay on schedule, we'll take care of the rest. Call 608-246-3600 today to book your mobile service appointment and let service come to you. That's Metro Ford of Madison. Visit them at metrofordofmadison.com.
Greg Scalzo here for Buck and Honey's. Congratulations to the perennial Best of Madison Award winner by the folks at Madison Magazine. Meet me at Buck and Honey's to celebrate Wisconsin hospitality. Whether you're enjoying the view on the Yahara River in Monona, exploring Wanakee, visiting the OG in Sun Prairie, or checking out the new location in Mount Horeb, you can enjoy the Buck and Honey's experience in a neighborhood near you. Serving lunch and dinner 7 days a week with brunch every Saturday and Sunday. I'll see you at Buck and Honey's.
Hold your friends close and your rivals closer on Jim, Matt, and Molly.
No matter how the Bears lose, if they lose, you will not hear me crying about it on Monday. You will not hear me celebrating a close game on Monday. If they lose the exact way that the Packers lost to the Bears, you will not hear me whining about it on Monday.
Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Weekdays 4 to 6 on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin App, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Imagine the peace of mind knowing your home or business is safe 24/7. I'm Jeffrey Beckman, president of J&K Security Solutions, and we provide security you can trust. Serving Madison and southern Wisconsin, J&K Security Solutions offers state-of-the-art home and business security systems tailored to your needs. From video surveillance to home and business automation, to find out how J&K Security can help secure what matters most in your life, visit jksecurity.com.
Badger fans, get ready to give back and chuck some pucks. Join Wisconsin Men's Hockey Friday, January 9th as the Badgers host Chuck a Puck, presented by BMO when they take on Alaska Anchorage at 7 p.m. Donate new or gently used recess equipment for the Boys and Girls Club of Dane County to earn your chance to throw a puck on the ice after the game and win prizes like a Wisconsin hockey jersey, signed sticks, or 2026-27 season tickets. Get your tickets to the game now and learn more at uwbadgers.com.
I was afraid that college would be like high school. I worried about starting over and feeling alone. But I'm so glad I didn't let that stop me. At Madison College, I'm part of a community, and I've never felt alone. My instructors have been incredible, and I made so many friends and connections. My advice to others, don't let your fears stop you. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
This is Martin Selsaker from Norway. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Holly on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
Go be a winner. Go to Ho Chunk Gaming Madison. That's where winners go. Millions of dollars are won every single weekend at Ho Chunk Gaming Madison. Go be a winner and go to Ho Chunk Gaming Madison. Jim Rutledge alongside Molly Brown. Get into the show, 844-770-3776. That's the Carbos Talking text line. This is more. Our Siding Unlimited poll question we asked earlier in the show, and I will give you the results of that so far here in a second. I'll actually tell you what the question is. I don't know if we actually asked it, but it's definitely on Twitter. And the question is, what best describes how you're feeling today about the Packers versus the Bears game? Right now, 72% of you say excited, and 24% of you say ready for it to be over.
Yeah, I voted I'm ready for it to be over. But that's not, I don't think of that as a negative thing where some people might be reading as a negative thing. I'm just like, I just want my stress and anxiety to be over. But I should also look at it and be like, you know what? Packers have not lost yet. Bears have not won yet, and vice versa. So that should make me feel better than how I could potentially feel if the Packers do end up losing. You know? So, like I said, I'm turning the corner towards excited.
Yeah, I'm not like dreading the game by saying that I want it to be over. I just I don't want to have to wait for it anymore. Like, I don't want to be the kid on Christmas waiting on December 31st for Santa to show up. Just get me there, please.
You really are wondering, are you getting a stocking full of
yes
W's, or are you getting a lump of coal?
Yes. It's going to be a very different experience for the rest of the offseason, depending on the outcome of this, which I just want to get it. I want to know what it's going to be and then just move forward. I don't want to have to sit here waiting anymore.
All right, let's throw some stones.
1, 2, 3,
Some takes are cooler than others.
You know this kid is as cool as the other side of the pillow.
Some opinions are just cooler than the rest.
Now what's cooler than being cool? Ice cold.
And if you keep it chill, then it's a cold take.
Chill out.
I'm chill. I'm chill as a cucumber, man.
I'm always the coldest.
This is Throwing Stones, presented by Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's chillest Kia dealership.
All right, Jim, and this is a video that you sent us last night of one of your team's players, Cole Kmet, speaking to the Chicago media at a press conference yesterday. Now, notably, Cole Kmet, his sister, notably dating Packers defensive end and non-existent pass rusher, Lucas Van Ness.
Which one? Oh, I was like, there's so many options.
Lucas Van Ness, not Rashawn Gary's sister, but Cole Kmet, his sister is dating Lucas Van Ness. Or they might be engaged, actually.
They're dating when Lucas was drafted, so they might be engaged by now.
I think they're engaged by now. But this was...
Hold on, was Lucas Van Ness, when he got drafted, was it his dad that, like, grabbed the girlfriend? That was him, right?
That was the weird video, yes.
Oh, so that was...
That was, yes.
That was Cole Kmet's sister that was grabbed?
Sure was.
Yes,
that's
by Lucas Van Ness's dad.
That's where we got the iconic hotkey.
Let's go!
Cole Kmet when he got drafted. It's very awkward.
No, Lucas Van Ness.
Lucas Van Ness when he got drafted, yes.
Let's go!
Yes, there's a very awkward overall just draft video for Lucas Van Ness.
So I am curious, just separately before we get into this video, Cole Kmet grew up in the Chicagoland area and grew up a huge Bears fan.
They both did, I'm pretty sure. They grew up. I'm pretty sure Lucas Van Ness and Cole Kmet grew up like 15 minutes from each other.
That would make sense why they're dating. But I'm wondering if Cole's...
Not Cole Kmet and Lucas Van Ness.
Yeah, Cole
Kmet's sister and Lucas Van Ness.
Yeah, this isn't... What's that show on HBO, the popular one, the hockey Rivals?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sure.
Jim, you watch too much TV. I'm sorry.
I haven't seen it. People are telling me it's good. But heated rivalry, that's what it is. But anyways, I would imagine that Cole Kmet's sister, who's dating Lucas Van Ness, grew up a Bears fan too.
Probably.
Yeah, they grew up in like Lake Forest, like Northern Illinois. But anyways, this
Barrington.
was... Barrington.
Well, that's where Lucas Van Ness is from.
That's where Van Ness is from. I think, and then Cole Kmet and his sister are from 15 minutes down the road. But this was what he had to say about speaking to his sister during the Packers week at his press conference yesterday.
I don't know. I don't talk to her on Packer Week, so I'll find out after the game.
You don't talk to her?
No, I'm kidding. Well, she did ask for tickets, and I just sent her the tickets, so I didn't really respond to anything else besides that. But
did they ask the other guy?
No. They wanted the better seats. That's why. So I had to help my sister out. No, all kidding aside, but I usually find that out after the game. Usually she's just she's happy to see both of us healthy and all that good sister stuff. But I hope deep down she's rooting for us.
So, guys, now we're not Packers or Bears players like Cole Kmet or Lucas Van Ness, but how do you guys handle speaking or working with your family members who are fans of the rivals team during the week where you play that team?
Well, I've talked about it with my husband. My husband is a Minnesota Vikings fan. This year was easy because it was just like, okay, 3 days ago, whenever the Packers-Vikings game was like, this doesn't matter. So he literally fell asleep during it. I did not, unfortunately.
Fair.
Earlier this season, it was fun because he's the fan that thinks that his team is going to the Super Bowl every single year. Like, he tries to manifest, and it's like, dude, you have J.J. McCarthy as your quarterback. You're not going to the Super Bowl. I've told you he sucks since you guys traded up in the draft to get him. Otherwise, my cousins and like all my family in Iowa, they're Vikings fans as well. So there's always been trash talk there, but like I'm not I'm not proximity close to them, so it's not like we're like fighting or anything. Otherwise, my entire like immediate family is Packers fans, so I don't really have to deal with it too much.
Obviously, I don't deal with it much.
Obviously.
Football field. With my fandom, but it's my family and all that are all Bears fans. My wife is indifferent. She's happy if the Bears win because then I'm in a better mood. My girls are probably in the same boat. Nola's getting a little bit into it. She likes Caleb Williams and a few other players, so she's getting into it a little bit. But I would say my brother is a huge Brewers fan. So like the Cubs, Brewers, the thing is he takes baseball seriously. Like he's one of those, like he watches a lot of games. It means a lot to him. So it's easy for me to just kind of respectfully, thank you. Kind of just be chill with him. So I don't really do much to upset him, which shows a lot of personal growth for me because this may surprise you. I used to really enjoy antagonizing him.
What? Shocking. No.
Yeah. Sometimes I enjoy antagonizing
Molly,
people.
imagine it would be like being Jim Rutledge's brother when he's the fan of a rival team. Like, just
my
imagine
my
your
little
current
brother.
relationship. Your little brother.
Yeah.
I would just be glad that it's not football. Football's just on a different level. Well, I guess, like you said, your brother's a huge Brewers fan, but
Yeah.
even then, is he a bigger Bears fan than he is Brewers fan? Or, like, how does that
Probably.
work?
He's a huge Brewers and baseball fan. Like, 'cause
That's
I
crazy.
think it's because of like you invest your whole summer.
Yeah, when
Like,
you're you're into it, you're
he was
all the way
legitimately
in.
devastated when the Brewers lost.
Mm.
So I can't
Yeah, that's
really
tough.
mess with them.
That's tough.
Honestly, I would ask you though, Jim. Like, you not living close to your brother, you probably talk to him infrequently when like your teams aren't playing each other. Like
We text pretty regularly.
You
but
text
yes.
regularly, but I bet your connection with each other is probably higher during the weeks where your teams play, right?
Yep.
You're probably talking to each other.
Yes.
Same thing for me, honestly. Like, one of my best friends from college, his name's Sam. He's a diehard Bears fan. That was basically our entire relationship throughout college. Is I was a Packers fan who would antagonize him almost like
This
a
was
little
who,
brother.
because you didn't want to go to the game with us.
Yes, because
that
I wanted
you
to watch
wanted
it
to
with
watch
him.
with him.
Yes, this was legitimately our entire relationship for 4 years was built around the Packers and the Bears, and we're still best friends. We still managed to be able to like handle each other, but. Like, honestly, our relationship.
Do you watch the game in the manhole?
Oh, we were embracing a lot. We were embracing a lot to the very end.
We got fire hose jackets.
Fire hose jackets.
Have you talked to
Same
him this
jacket.
week?
Not that much this week, but the first 2 weeks, the first two games, we talked like way more than we had like probably in the previous 6 months.
Who do you dread talking to more? Your friend or Jim
It's
after a
not-
Packers-Bears game?
Jim, it's not close.
Okay.
I mean,
That just shows who you are.
This
as
is
a
like
Bears
a
fan.
reserved me too, which is
yes,
even
it
funnier.
has been all week. Yes,
No, but I mean in general, the guys that 40-year-old Jim, like, as opposed to like.
fair.
I think it's because your anxiety is showing about this game. Like right now, I can
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah. No, I'm absolutely.
Look how nervous he is. He has
Yeah.
his hands crossed, leg is shaking under the table probably. The whole table's shaking.
I mean, to be honest, that's kind of how I always operate. But yes, yes.
It's literally all of us this week. I don't know if there's anyone who's pretending that they aren't nervous right this week is
It's
just
lying.
being
Jim Rutledge, he's fake tough.
just being fake tough. Honestly, even the guys on KBN. I'll be honest. Even I think Cap. Like, I think Cap is nervous for this game
He's
too.
fake tough too. Is that
I'm
what you're
not saying
saying?
fake tough.
Say it. Say Cap
I'm
is
not
fake
saying
tough.
he's fake tough, but I'm saying I think he's got a lot of anxiety and nervousness about this game, just
See,
like we
Cap
all do.
reminds me of like the type of person that like I wish I could be this. It's like, you could be. It takes just as much energy to be optimistic as it takes to be pessimistic. And like Cap is like, why worry about the loss? It hasn't happened yet. I'm just gonna
Think about the win.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna think about the win. Talk about trash.
That's the right way to frame your mind for something like this, but not all of us can do it.
It's incapable. I can't frame anything
I
in
don't
my
think
life
any
like
of
that,
us,
but like,
none of
yes.
us can do that.
Yes.
Honestly. I don't think any of us three are wired that way.
You don't think I am?
Not at all. Not at all.
We're the same person, Molly. So no.
Matt is.
Matt's wired that way. He's not as good as Cap. So
brutally honest.
Yes.
You said it, not me.
Look, that's not an insult. Cap is awesome.
Awesome.
Football field.
Get it together, Jim.
Jim, Matt, and Molly presented by Coors Light.
You're listening live from St. John's, Newfoundland. The Newfies love Jim, Matt, and Molly. 100.5 ESPN Madison.
I worried about starting over. I knew I was interested in IT, specifically the cloud program, but I didn't have any technical training in that field. Now, at Madison College, I'm surprising myself. I really love the atmosphere of this campus, and my instructors make learning hands-on and engaging. My advice to others? Don't be afraid to reinvent yourself. There's more to your story at Madison College. Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
Ben Brust here to tell you about Zimbrick European. They're Mercedes, Audi, Porsche, and certified pre-owned. But the best part is, I've been working with them since 2018, and the evolution has been a 2-door, a 4-door, and now it's time for an SUV. My life has changed, and it's changed with Zimbrick European. Being a dad has made it really important to have the comfort and the safety that the SUV will bring me. Again, Zimbrick European off the Beltline at Rimrock Road. Of course, I found the sexiest car on the lot. Check them out.
UW Credit Union presents the Prep Mania Student Athlete of the Week, supporting local student athletes as they grow on the field, in the classroom, and in the community. UW Credit Union is here for every you. Learn more at uwcu.org. Here's Dennis Semrau with the UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week.
Our ESPN Madison UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week, Owen Thomas Barnett.
Thank you for having me, Dennis.
But your name is?
Barney.
Barney, yeah, okay. We got to talk about this. You have the Owen line.
Yes,
so
we
give
do.
a shout out to your line mates in hockey.
Shout out Owen Porter, Owen Cook. Played with me on the Edgewood hockey team since freshman year.
You look at your time here at Edgewood. What is going to stand out, I guess, the most other than maybe a championship?
The people I've met, the memories I've made, just like that whole like community aspect at Edgewood is just like no other. I mean, it's really special, and I'm going to cherish everything, all the memories, all the people I've met here through my 4 years as they come to a close. So I'm just grateful to be a part of a community like Edgewood.
One call, that's all. It's not just a slogan, but a way of life at Gruber Law Offices. If you've been injured, call our team today. We've represented tens of thousands of injured Wisconsinites for well over 30 years. Trust Wisconsin's own Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Get the beat of the Bucks straight from a fan favorite and Bucks legend.
Welcome to the fantastic voyage. Marcus Johnson, the captain of this vessel.
Tap into Here District with Marcus Johnson, a Bucks Plus audio production.
My first mate, Chris Johnson, the only father and son tandem.
Your weekly pulse on the Milwaukee Bucks and conversations with the biggest names in basketball. This week on the pod, Marcus and Chris sit down with Josiah and the rest of the Johnson family. Find Here District now on Bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, or wherever you get your podcast.
This is Martin Selsaker from Norway. You're listening to Jim, Matt and Holly on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
Jim, Matt, Molly, presented by Coors Light. The Mountains of Blue, you know what to do.
And that's Crush a Coors Light.
We'll throw a curveball at you guys. Get you on your toes.
I knew it was coming. Jim, or not Jim, Ryan.
Ryan certainly didn't. No, he didn't. Not at all.
He got nervous. He panicked.
Yeah, a little bit.
There's a panic. You know what to do.
Panic Crush.
That's Crush a Coors Light.
So we've kind of talked most today about setting your mental mindset for this game coming up here. And one of the things I think we can get into tomorrow is, because I got a text on it from a friend of the show, Derek Engler, and it's been talked about a lot, what is the future of LaFleur if the Packers lose? And we're obviously not going to get deep into it now, but I think it is something that we should talk about more tomorrow, because John Harbaugh opens things up for two reasons. One, he's a hell of a coach you'd want to hire, but two, if John Harbaugh can be fired, anyone can be fired. So that's why it's interesting to me on both sides.
But it's also different because he was with the Ravens for 18 seasons.
True.
And we've talked about it before, where we've kind of compared it to a relationship where maybe it just got stale. Like, I don't know. I mean, they didn't make the playoffs. You have Lamar Jackson, two-time MVP, right? Like, he's on your team. Could be the end of his career with the Ravens, and then you wasted it, and you didn't even make the playoffs.
There's some differences between the head coach and the quarterback. I believe the quarterback wasn't a huge fan of Todd Monken, the offensive coordinator, whereas like that's kind of John Harbaug's guy. So it sounded like the relationship was starting to fracture within the building.
And honestly, I think it came down to a choice of the Ravens were like, either we have to continue to roll with Lamar Jackson or we continue to roll with Harbaugh. And there are outs in Jackson's contract where they could – I think he's owed no money after 2027.
But who's harder to replace?
Well, that's the thing. I think that's why they – and the owner of the Ravens said this was the hardest thing he's had to do. So I think it really came down to, like, this time we're going to have to choose the quarterback and hope it's the right choice.
So for the Packers, who do you think would be harder to replace?
Well, in this case –
head coach, quarterback.
Good question.
I don't like the question.
It's a good one for tomorrow, I think.
It is. It is a good question. Malik Willis may have earned himself, $40 million for...
That's a little much. Dan Orlovsky said that.
But honestly, so Justin Fields signed a 2-year, $40 million contract with the Jets, $30 million guaranteed.
That I could see.
But the Jets are also an idiot franchise, so...
But it was really a 1-year deal. So I could see Malik, if someone's got the money to throw him something that's 2 years, $40 million and $20 million is guaranteed.
Yeah.
1 year, $20 million for someone a quarterback, it's not crazy. All right, we'll continue this conversation tomorrow. The Kelly Sheffield Show is coming up next. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.